and say welcome, guys, to our live stream. My name is the Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T, and I welcome everybody to this live stream. And I apologise for all of the issues that we've had. We've had some issues that have arisen due to just going to turn the music down a little bit. The stream keys are all out of whack on OBS, but we are now, we should be live. Countdown from 100, says Astro on Twitch. I probably should have counted down from 100, because let's be honest, we probably... Oh, there we are, now the chat is just whoom! But yeah, now I have both Twitch and YouTube chat, or I should do anyway. Unless it's coming through as... I don't know. Anyway, look, let's go. We live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T. Welcome to my first ever YouTube live stream. It's not my first, but technically my first ever YouTube live stream, where today we're going to be working, or continuing to work on, our epic mountain range inside of Minecraft Hardcore. I have been playing on this world for 2,500 Minecraft days, aka about a year and a half of my life has been put into this Dwarven kingdom in the hopes of making it last forever. But before we jump into that and catch up with what everybody's been saying in chat, I just wanted to go ahead and just give myself a very, very quick introduction to my brand new shirt, which is the YouTube 20th anniversary limited edition shirt. Check it out. Thought I'd go ahead and wear my limited edition YouTube 20th anniversary shirt for my first ever YouTube and Twitch multi-stream. So yes, chat, we are live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time today, and hopefully I can see both chats. And Mr. Mark is coming through on Twitch, and I do have people coming through on YouTube, so all is good. So we can actually finally jump into this, and I can go ahead and turn off my intro music. We can go ahead and continue to play my other music, which should be loud enough, and then you guys should be able to hear that. Hey Lukey, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Super sticker, should I say, that came through as, and it's nice to see that the alerts are working on Atium at least. Hello YouTube. Hey Ajax, welcome to stream. How you doing, buddy? Just want to also, hey, Dead Vault, how you doing, dude? How you doing, Dark? I am going to go ahead, guys, just before we jump into the game as well, and just very, very quickly vlog you guys. So everybody say hi to the vlog, because I have been telling the vlog that I've been getting ready to go live, but we have finally gone live, and we can see that there's a bunch of people watching on YouTube and Twitch there. So we got Mr. Mad Mark, and we got Ajax, we got Ellie, we got Luke. We got John Cedric, who said, yo! So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And then Ellie coming in saying, hi, vlog peeps! Woot! So I'm going to go ahead and put the vlog down and jump into the live stream. Hey, Lady Night Song, thank you so much for that $2 super sticker with a GG's! Hey, Trunks, how you doing, bud? Seems I'm getting better lag time here, so I'll stick out here. Okay, Death, I appreciate you either way, bro. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the game. I've got the chat. I've got my game. I think, yep, I'm on the right side. Everything so far has sound... Oh, boy. If YouTube... Everybody on YouTube, if you had just seen what had went down on the Twitch live stream prior to this, you would know that I am quite flustered right now. Huge shout out to everybody that's hanging out in both streams. I do want to say, chat, that I am actually very, very much... one of my bucket list things is to hit Twitch partner. So if you prefer, or if you wouldn't mind, I'd love it if you could hang out on Twitch. But either or, at the end of the day, whatever gives you the better viewing experience. And we should also have some YouTube alerts set up as well. Whether or not they're working is another thing. I'm good, just hopped on my PC. How are you doing so far anyway, Trunks? Stay hydrated. Mobile makes it hard to hang out in both. No, if you're on mobile, then don't worry about it. Hey, Will, thank you so much for the resub. 14 months, tier 1 sub on Twitch. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Always, always. But yeah, I've got some blocks that I just need to get rid of before we get back to working on our mountain and kind of filling it out again. So I just need to go ahead and throw you in there. And then I've got a bunch... I didn't actually leave any... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to dig you up. and make you mossy cobblestone, because we don't actually have a space for mossy cobblestone yet. So just throw you in there. Throw you in there. And then we can put you in there. Then we'll put you in there for now and probably forget that you existed in the first place. Make sure to smash that like button. Oh yeah, as well, if you are watching on the YouTube stream, make sure to hit the like button, as it really helps the stream out, guys. As always, you guys know the jam. You guys know the jam and bread already, so I don't need to remind you guys too often. Right, okay, so if I remember correctly, I did actually put all my shulkers in here that I was using before, so we can go ahead and grab them out and put you in there. And I should really keep this gravel, so I'll throw you in there. I didn't actually restock my stone before getting into this, so I fully expect to run out and jump back into mining again today. So that's one thing that we've got going on. But I think we'll head over to this side of the mountain today, because there's one bit of this mountain that I didn't finish off, chat, and it's been stressing me out for literally the whole week, and it's this part of the mountain over here. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump in and we'll start getting this up to scratch here, and we'll just basically start the building. So just jump into this, and then we should probably also start recording this, just so we've got evidence for the YouTube series, because we don't want people accusing me, which happens more often than you'd think, of cheating, because I would never. But yeah, how's chat doing today? Game sound, playing twice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mute the one thing that is doing my absolute head in, though, is I have tried to add all of my music to a playlist. Do you know what? I'm just going to have to do this instead, and then I'm just going to have to go to my sources, and then change you to... Are you a dwarf or a dwarf? Can you guys hear that now? You guys should be able to hear that music now. And that should play in the background whilst we do our thing. So we'll go ahead and jump into this and just get going. I also didn't set up the stream elements bot on YouTube yet, which is something I should probably do. I'm a dwarf, of course. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Did anybody see the Windrose? You know, the guys that did the metal cover of that song? I'm pretty sure they've got a video where they actually brought Lewis. Is it Lewis or is it Simon? I can't remember which one it is. On the stage to sing the song with them, which I thought was pretty cool. Simon, is it Simon that sang it originally? I can't remember. I always get mixed up with names anyway, chat, at the best of times, to be honest. Well, we might be 20 minutes late, chat, but we got there in the end with going live. Hello, hey John, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. And can I just say, John, as well, thank you so much for all your support on the videos as well. You're the one of the cool ones we see, always commenting, always engaging with the videos. Always appreciate it. Always got to give love to the people that you know, come out and support me, no matter how dreadful the video. I love how the Yogscast is backwall random video of theirs recently. Yeah, they literally have just restarted, haven't they? They've literally just come back with like the brand new Yog Labs series or something. I didn't actually watch that back in the day, but it's pretty sick that they've come back. Kind of will help a lot of the OGs, kind of, you know, it helps the Minecraft community in general get more people interested in it, and then, you know, videos... like hardcore YouTuber videos get recommended and people learn more about like the building niche and the Dwarven niche, which is always good. And yeah, just helps build everybody up at the end of the day. I'm doing fine. How are you? John, I am generally doing okay. Had a bit of a fluster at the start of this stream, not gonna lie, because everything just felt like it was going wrong. But I'm feeling pretty positive now. Now that we're live and we're finally ready. Wait, has VLC not done it either? Oh, why is everything breaking? Why is everything doing this to me? Is this gonna work now? I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see, chat. Hello, have you ever calculated how much stone you need to make this mountain already? Prime Gaming 85 on YouTube, I have not calculated how much stone I need because I don't want to give myself an early grave via heart attack, brother. I have only ever thought I need to make a mountain and I need to make it big and I need to make it epic. That's the only thing I've ever worried about. But in actual, the amount of stone, if we have a look at my statistics already, I've already placed down almost 300,000 stone, so that's not just on this mountain, admittedly, but a big bulk of that is on this mountain, so I would probably hazard a guess at saying we're probably going to need maybe 400,000 more stone in this world just to get the mountain done. It's a crazy number. Crazy number. I miss Dwarfs versus Zombies? What's Dwarfs versus Zombies? I've never heard of that in my life. They were a wee bit, were a part of why I got into Minecraft to begin with. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually got into Minecraft because a kid at my school, back when I was a wee little bairn, a lad called Daniel said we were both not into physical education, as you can probably tell. Because despite the fact that us dwarfs are natural sprinters, yeah, I just didn't like playing football every PE lesson, admittedly. And he said, we were stood talking, and he said, have you ever heard of a game called Minecraft? And I said, no, I've never heard of a game called Minecraft. Tell me more about this game, Minecraft. And he told me more about this said game of Minecraft, and then I went home and I bought it, and then I loved it ever since. On and off, admittedly, but I've loved it ever since. Even one period where my friend Trin borrowed my account for several weeks to play with all my friends, so I couldn't play because he was using my account. I badly want to play Minecraft. I also love building about Dwarven. That's why I love watching you. Hey, John, I appreciate you, brother. Honestly, I really do. But whenever you can, get in there, build a nice cave base for yourself. Any cave base, no matter how big or small, is Dwarven enough for me. Have y'all been, what's everybody been playing recently? Has anybody been playing anything other than Minecraft, or are we all just being Minecraft mad recently? Wonga, hey Aaron, how you doing? Over on Twitch, appreciate you coming in, dude. Aaron, we're actually live on both YouTube and Twitch right now, and YouTube was a bit of a nightmare to get live. I'm not gonna lie. We had a bit of a 20-minute flap earlier. It was I don't know if you were around to see that, but it wasn't my proudest moment, admittedly. I haven't touched Minecraft in a while. Will, you need to get on there, brother. It's all about Minecraft. Hypixel? Ah, yeah, Def. I remember you talking about Hypixel. I've never played Hypixel. Being busy with Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Deep Rock Galactic was one of those games that I bought and I played for like a couple of hours and then I never really touched again. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game to play, I think. Right, I need to be careful here because this slope seems a bit too I've been playing Dune Awakening, City Skylines, and Rocket League. Huh? Hey, Aaron, over on the YouTube now, starting Ninja Garden 4 tonight. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I might play Minecraft again after I have my laptop again. My mother sold it for some reason. It was all okay for me. It was all okay for me, though. Oh, bro, the amount of times my mum gave stuff away, especially when I was a younger bairn. We used to have a PlayStation 1 with a lot of games, and my mum gave it away to one of her friend's daughters, just because her friend's daughter really wanted a PlayStation 1. Never really forgiven my mum to this day, to be honest. But Well, I have, chat. That's a lie, chat. I'm telling a Porky there. I have forgiven her. I wouldn't hold a grudge over a PlayStation 1. But yeah, definitely get yourself building some cool little dwarven worlds when you get back into Minecraft. Doesn't have to be as big as mine. Mine is pretty oversized. But that's just because I'm just trying to impress all the ladies. Well, I should say my wife. But I don't think she's really that impressed, to be honest. But yeah, mine's more for YouTube fame and glory. So everybody else doesn't have to do it as big as mine, so I wouldn't worry. Who are you? I don't know. Who are you? I got my childhood N64, just don't have any of the original cards. Get yourself some cards, bro. I actually went out and bought myself an Xbox 360 about a year and a half ago, just so I could play all the old like Call of Duty World at War Zombies and stuff, because that was like prime childhood for me. I absolutely loved that era of my life. So I wanted to revisit it, so I went out and bought the games. Oh. Right, we can go ahead and throw the bone away, then we can go ahead and place you down. Anyways, I will do my homework and get started to do some practice for my upcoming contest for web developing. I will just be watching. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate anybody lurking. So you go and do your studies and get on with what you need to do, and I'll always be here, you know, to hopefully keep you entertained whilst you do your thing. Prime Gaming, do you have your own favorite Minecraft YouTuber? I don't really watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, admittedly, just purely because I am one of those people where I'm going to be really bluntly honest here with you guys, and if I see a Minecraft YouTuber doing something and I'm like, that looks cool, I'll be like, I want to do that, but I don't just want to steal their idea, so I'll take like a bit of a creative liberty, but I want to avoid doing that in this world. I kind of want everything to be the brainchild of just what I think looks nice. But I will be honest, I have watched a few videos from Fwip. Fwip is a good guy. He's obviously a good inspiration because he's got a big hardcore world that he's been working on for like, what, 5 years, I think now, or something crazy like that. Why does YouTube stream sound slightly better? They got better audio stuff. Yeah, Luke, I think because they've got more money, I think they've got better like encoding and stuff. I don't know the exact specifics of the technicalities, but I do think YouTube does have slightly better encoding, so YouTube will probably sound... Oh! Chat, you saw nothing. See? You saw nothing. So yeah, if I'm going to be honest, I would say that Fwip is a pretty big inspiration. Just because of, you know, how grand his world is. Who else would I say would be an inspiration? I don't really know. I've got a few live streamers that I'll watch occasionally. People like Linksy I'll watch occasionally. There's a British streamer called Button that I watch occasionally. He's quite funny to watch because he's got that sort of like British humor thing going on. That's about it. I can't really think of anybody else, to be honest. I'm sure if somebody like suggested names in chat, then I'd probably think of some more. But yeah, put that spanner down so I can ban you. Also, chat, I know a lot of people are going to be asking, Mike, why don't you just build a mob switch already? And for that, I say I probably should. Yo, Collector, how you doing, brother? Do you watch Dreams Manhunt videos? I don't watch Dreams videos, no. I'm not really into that sort of side of Minecraft content, to be honest. I'm more a builder and a viber. I am aware of what the Manhunt series is, but no, I've never really watched it. I don't know how you have all the patience to build these giant mountains. Oh, hey, Wheat Still Woco, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I have no idea how I have all the patience either. One thing that I will say, which I have told my chat before, especially over on Twitch, is it's a lot easier to have patience and motivation when you're getting paid to do it. And that's where I'll leave that. It's very easy to kind of remember to stay motivated when it's paying you to do so. But also just as well, taking the money aspect out of it. A lot of it is just to do with just having a vision as well. Like I have a vision that I think I want to show the world. And I think that also helps. But yeah, I will admit that motivation can get a little bit difficult sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. It can sometimes feel like a bit of a drag. But it's just one of those things where you just gotta keep on placing blocks. And you'll notice as well, chat, whenever I've got like a big job to do, like placing a load of blocks, is when I'll also go live. That's just so you guys can keep me entertained whilst I do it. Doing good, just got unloaded. On to the next one. Appreciate it, brother. I hope the loading goes okay. Hope you don't have any troubles. What's everybody been up to today? What's everybody got going on? Outside of work, I mean. I know a lot of you guys have real work to do, and I appreciate that I am doing a different kind of work. Don't threaten me with a good time. Funny enough, my wife just said the same thing not long ago. Not to give too much information there, chat, but... relaxing and hiding from my husband/dad duties. I'd be doing the same, to be honest. Luckily, my husband duties are kind of off work today because my wife is actually heading out to a concert later on. It's like a river dance concert or something. I don't know what it is, but she's going to that. So I've got TV'd into myself tonight. So once we wrap up this live stream in several hours. Oh, there's too many mobs. I'm out of here. What? Yeah, my boy is in pretty bad shape. I'm actually trying not to fire it. Unfortunately, it is the second bow that I've actually gone through in this series. I accidentally broke my first one. I'm starting to think that I probably should get mended on my bow. Infinity is... people argue that Infinity is better, but... I don't know, like... I'd rather carry a stack of arrows and just keep myself topped up on arrows... than having to keep breaking my bow. We got the Walking Dead going on here. What's going on? There we go. It is starting to turn day though, so we should just grab the bed. Throw you guys away. I should really keep you in all honesty, but we're not going to. And then gonna land down here. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're not allowed. Leave me alone. There we are. Apparently my auto-scrolling Riverdance didn't know that it was still in 1940. Ah, yeah. People still like Riverdance, Aaron. You can't judge people in 2025, bro. You just can't. You gotta allow people to enjoy what they enjoy. I thought for a second all the snow had melted off the stone, but it's not. It's just the way the shaders are shining off the actual mountain here. Well, you went from Gimli straight to Rick Grimes. That happens more often than I care to admit. I'm not gonna lie. So do you just leave it hollow? What about the mobs that will likely spawn inside? I don't want to hear that all the time. I am going to be tackling that eventually, Wheat. I promise. That is going to be something that I am going to try and sort. all the mobs spawning underneath. I don't know what I'm going to do. A lot of people, there's a contraption you can make called a mob switch, which basically uses like the game's mechanic to like cap out how many mobs can spawn, and then you basically force all the mobs to spawn in an area that stays loaded all the time, so then you can't get hostile mobs spawning anywhere else in the world. So that's an idea. Right, and then we'll put you like that. I've kind of just thrown my technique out the window for getting this section done, but we've got a lot of block placing to do today, so I'm trying to get into a good rhythm. They breaking all your hard work. Collector happens way more than I care to admit as well. The amount of times I've had to repair this holes in this mountain to creepers that you guys haven't seen would be enough to send anybody mad. Careful, Aaron. You'll start a war. I like everybody. I like everybody until they give me a reason not to like them. Hey, Ying, thank you so much for that Twitch sub for 10 months in a row, bro. How you doing, Jing? How you doing, bro? Yes, chat, we are currently live on YouTube and Twitch, so just so you know, if you are hanging out on YouTube and you don't mind hanging out on Twitch, I'd love it if you could open up the Twitch tab, Twitch tab, the Twitch tab, and having us open on Twitch as well. It would really mean a lot. As one of my bucket list things is to try and hit Twitch partner, for which we need like 70 concurrent viewers. So we're a long way off, but it's only with your guys' help are we gonna make that happen. Mike, just don't build with mangrove wood. You will regret it. What will I regret about mangrove wood? I haven't actually tried building with mangrove wood yet. But I know that farming it is a pesky job. Because it's like, it's not like, it's a bit like a giant oak tree, isn't it? It's like, it's a bit all over the place. Right, I may have not quite done this as, yeah, I thought collecting it would be a nightmare. Mr. Bad Mark, I've got to give it to you, swapping over between the two tabs. I appreciate it, bro. Oh, Lord roots. Oh, yeah. The mangrove roots. I've heard a lot about these mangrove roots. I'm just placing down like an extra block just to kind of add like a bit of a... Alright, so I've run out of stone there, so we're going to go ahead and grab you. Hey, I appreciate that follow on Twitch, Jan. Appreciate you, as always. Then we can put... Oh, oh no! Hey, I need to be careful here because there's a lot of Endermen placing down dirt blocks. This is going to cause spawning problems, which will make my iron farm less efficient. So we need to run around and break all these. Hey, I tell you what, the leaf blocks with a messy leaf texture on actually kind of adds a pretty cool grass texture, I'm not going to lie. Hey, Prime Gaming, appreciate that follow on Twitch. Yarned and dangerous equals wheat steak cut. Fair enough. I'll remember that. Welcome to the purple side. At the end of the day, though, chat, I do want to also say that just, you know, if you don't want to be over on Twitch, then I really do appreciate you, just wherever you want to hang. Well, we're getting there on the old music, on the old, Yeah, this is working. We're getting there, chat. We're close. We're doing it. Just gonna offset that one. Didn't want it to be like the same level. See, my hatred for mangrove is slowly getting switched to spruce. Wait, what's to hate about spruce? Spruce logs are easy to get. Or is it just because you need so much of it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally found your Twitch hole. I have tried to find it with the name what you have in YouTube. Also, lol, why I never checked your link below, lol. Hey, Mr. Mad Mark, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. I appreciate it, brother. So much love today. I love it. I love you guys so much. Also, I don't know if you guys have watched my latest video yet, but just in case you haven't, I won't spoil it, but I lost a very valued member of the family that's only been with us for a short time, and it genuinely it's devastated me, chat. Hey, Prime Gaming, I appreciate you finally found the link. Yeah, I did try and change my name to match YouTube on Twitch, but for some reason, I don't know if it's taken, but Twitch just won't let me change my name for some reason, and I have no idea why. Like, I've legitimately tried so many times to get the same name so that it's all, like, you know, consistent, but just doesn't want to let me have it. So, tis what tis, I suppose. Going up and spinning on the way down makes me dizzy. Ah, fair enough. I can appreciate that. Ah, we're so close to getting this section of the mountain complete. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. One, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know why I'm just repeating 1, 2. I kind of just zoned out for a second there. I was just going 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, we're going to place you down, place you down, place you down, and you down. We can probably just, you know, kind of rush this bit a little bit. But in all seriousness, it's just the inside of the barn. I've already gone through like 25 stacks of spruce inside already, and the first floor isn't even done yet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tell me about it. I know how you feel. I've gone through so much stone already, and I've not even got like... arguably, chat, I want to say I'm not even 25% into this mountain range yet. Which is both exciting and terrifying at the same time. Also, another thing that I might actually switch up to work into at some point, might do it on stream later on, but I might also switch things up again and do it off stream, is I actually really need to get a gold farm up and running, because I'm thinking a gold farm might repair my tools a bit faster than the Enderman farm if I do like a really big one. Plus as well, I really need gold. Because I really want to fill my storage room so I can finally get that done. I started that project and I just haven't finished that yet. So, oh boy, so many projects. I've even got that, you know, that entranceway that I did like a year and like 3 months ago. Yeah, I still need to finish that as well. So expect a lot of YouTube live streams as we finish off a lot of these projects over the coming months. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. I just fell down a rabbit hole about my last name on ChatGPT. Oh, Aaron, isn't your surname like Irish descendant? Like farmers or something? I'm sure yours is like a version of my mum's, because my mum's is like yours, just without a certain letter. You know, I'm not gonna dox you here. How much money is enough to go to the top of the mountain and do an MLG bucket without a totem? Oh god, I don't know if I can put a number on that. In all honesty, Prime Gaming. I don't know if my chat would appreciate me deliberately ending my world. But if you want an actual answer, and I was to give you an actual number, given the amount of hate that I'd received for doing that, how much would I want to basically redo 2,000 Minecraft days worth of effort? 20p and a Freddo. No, hey Jan, appreciate that sub, thank you so much. Are the alerts working, by the way, chat? I'm not hearing them on my end. I might have to change the alerts, the way the alerts work. Yeah, that's a problem. Aaron, I think I've got oh, you're descendant of the old King's Violin. Oh, sorry, my lord. Yeah, chat. I think I've got a bit of an issue. Oh yeah, by the way, we finished the mountain. Well, I say we finished the mountain. We finished this tiny peak. Which you kind of... Alright, Mr. Loyalty over here. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that looks alright, actually. I think I need to taper it out on the bottom a bit more, though. I'm not happy with, like... Yeah, I'm going to taper it out quickly, chat. I'm not really happy with the way that this tapers out at the bottom here. Yeah, so, chat, I have a bit of a problem. Not that... it's nothing you can fix, so I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry, you little cotton socks. It's not something you can fix. But I installed a new plugin on OBS called Atom for multi-streaming, right? And it's supposed to allow me to multi-stream Minecraft, well, just multi-stream across YouTube and Twitch really easily. But sadly, I think the plugin isn't set up correctly, because I already had a multi-stream plugin installed from Stream Elements, and I think it's kind of conflicting with each other, because when I went live with Atom, it didn't quite work. So I actually had to end up using the Stream Elements multi-stream thing, which was a bit annoying. So I may need to uninstall OBS and install it all again, but obviously I can't do that now because it'll mess up all my scenes and everything. So yeah, I think I need to add a different alerts thing for Atom rather than the Stream Elements one. The YouTube alert should be, you finished a third of the mountain peak. Yeah, bro, I have literally got so much to do on this peak. On this whole mountain range, actually. But I do want to move over to, like, a different section of it today. So I don't want to be stuck on this forever. But this is just something that I really wanted to get done. Mr. Bad Mark on YouTube says, what my GMA says, my blood tracks all the way back to Eric Bloodaxe. Damn. My surname basically amounts to a protector of the hole in the wall. So it's kind of deducted that my ancestors were Roman soldiers that were given the task of defending Hadrian's Wall. Which, I mean, come on, chat, that's got to be pretty epic, right? And now time to texture this side. Hey, collector. And that comes with a finger. No, to be fair, I am actually going to have to texture this a little bit at some point. But I'm just not looking forward to doing it. I don't care for my surname. Oh, don't be like that. Didn't do a very good job. Look at it now. I know. We just did not do a good job of protecting that Hadrian's Wall at all. Also, my dad's line is a noble family in Canada. Why is there so many nobles in chat right now? Literally, like, as a descendant from kings, you're a noble line. We got Mr. Bloodaxe over here. Maybe when this mountain is ready, you'll build Erebor in it. This is actually more Moria than it is Erebor Prime. I don't know why, but a lot of my younger audience seems to want me to model this more after Erebor than the Misty Mountains, which is bizarre to me. Because everybody knows that Lord of the Rings is a better trilogy than The Hobbit. I'm gonna start a war in chat again. We've already had this war about this. I am realizing, chat, that this is opening a much bigger can of worms, this terraforming. Because I've realized just how far I'm going to have to, like, taper this off here. So, we might... Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I might be alright here. Melon. War about that? Oh yeah, we had a full-on war about which trilogy was better, The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings, and I didn't realize there's a lot of fans of The Hobbit that prefer The Hobbit over The Lord of the Rings, which to me is just excuse me, you little bugger. Alright, thank you. Then alright, we're getting there. Got a lot of people probably screaming at me right now for making this, Well, this is one mountain, not mountain salt. Whoa! This is supposed to be multiple mountains! I just haven't done a very good job of distinguishing the mountains. I am actually trying to make it look like multiple mountains. Just clearly not doing a very good job. But you do make a very valid point there, Prime. You do make a very valid point. But it is supposed to be multiple mountains. And actually, you've reminded me, that's probably the next part we're going to work on here. Because there is one part that I do want to change about this mountain range that you've just reminded me of. Mr. Madmark, we all come from somewhere. Truthfully, the most legendary person in my family that I met was my great GMA. She was wise beyond for her years. She lived to the ripe old age of 93, but was the sweetest woman you'd ever meet. She would the first thing she would ask you on your birthday, and on your birthday, you would get a card with a handwritten note and some cash. Oh, my great grandma used to do that sweet old lady thing of giving us like oranges and stuff in a little stocking for Christmas. It was the sweetest thing ever. And my older brother absolutely loved it, and to this day, he always asks his wife to put like a little orange stocking on Christmas. Building hundreds of mountains, smashing Misty Mountains. Yeah, that's kind of the aim, Will, but the reality is I've kind of bitten off more than I can chew. So we've got our work cut out for us for sure. What's this look like, chat? Let's have a look at this. Is this tapered out enough now? Let's have a look. Excuse you, sir. Ah, yeah, that's a little bit better. We kind of need to build this area up now because it just looks a bit skinny, but yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it for now. Oh, she still does that. That's so sweet. Right, we'll put you there. Everybody loves a sweet old lady. I like This needs work. I don't like it the way it is, but I'm not gonna do it right now. The thing is we've finished it, and that's what counts. um, it's only supposed to be like, you've got to remember, chat. We're not really gonna be like walking around. We're not gonna be walking around like right next to that. We're like, this is gonna be visible from like down here. So realistically, we need to like come down here and have a look at the shape of it. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, I like that. We definitely need some texture on there, though. As soon as that gets covered in snow, that's going to be hard to see anyway. But by the way, Distant Horizons chat is one of the best mods I've ever installed in this world. I absolutely love it. Like, we can literally see, like, my monument that we built over there next to what's going to be like a cool lake that we're going to build. You can see pretty much like the other side of the mountain, which you shouldn't be able to see. Look great when you get it done. I'm blessed to work with a sweet old lady Monday to Thursday. Oh, that's so sweet. Get the basics for all sides and later on fix what you want to. She's 87, worked this place for 37 years, and every morning we just gab and gab. Definitely admire the older generation. They have something special. Yeah, they have so many stories to tell, right? I'm just going to fix you up so I don't fall through you. And then we can jump on to... I want to do a bit of a different section today, chat. I know this is really random, so I'm gonna stop recording and I'm gonna save that real quickly. Don't worry, the next video that comes out might not be this Sunday, but it's not gonna be another mountain building video. So don't worry about that, chat. Don't worry about that. Can I just hit play on that again, and will that just play like the whole thing through? Finished mountain little peak. There we are. When I was 15 years old, I got 27 pack of chocolate called Budapest. I always thought my grandmum give those to me. After that, I have not eaten any more of that chocolate, and I'm now 40. Nothing wrong with mountain building, lol. No, there isn't. You're right, but I like to switch things up for the audience. I don't like people. I really do want to avoid you guys sort of. I know most of you in chat right now wouldn't, but like my more casual audience, I want to avoid people sort of going, it's just another mountain video. I won't bother watching this one. I'll tune in next time. So in this bit, we're going to connect this bit and this bit up. So first I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Always got to get that wider audience. And yeah, we are going to be covering all of this ocean up eventually, by the way, chat. So another massive project that I'm giving myself to do. So I think this one we don't overthink it. I think we just try and keep it... I know what we need to do. This needs changing, I think. Oh, no, it wasn't this one. It was that one, wasn't it? No, I know what we do. So what we do is we kind of do it. I'm gonna need paint for this. Just so we're all on the same page, I'm gonna switch over to my desktop view. Hopefully you guys can see that. So looking at this mountain range, yeah. Please confirm if you can't. I hope you guys can see this. But so what we've got, if you imagine the two skeleton pieces of the mountain. So if I just go back in game and just fly far enough away, I want to get us all on the same page. For anybody that might be watching this, because you got to remember, chat, when I finish this live stream over on YouTube, it's actually going to go out as like a live stream video. Right there. So if you picture those two skeleton pieces there as those two like that, what I think we do is I think we actually bring this in like that, but more in like a triangle fashion. And this has like a ridge that kind of goes up there. This has a ridge that kind of like goes up here. Then we can do like a mini mountain and it can go up like that. Then this ridge can just kind of like follow all the way up like that. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense at all? I'm looking at that, and all I can see when I look at that is me wearing a bra with a very hairy chest. A channel down the mountain to the other mountain at the end. Yep, makes sense. Are people still chatting on YouTube, by the way? I just want to come... Oh, yeah, Mr. Man Mark chatted on YouTube. It's just nobody sent a message on YouTube for a while, and I was getting a bit worried there. The bra will look good. Right, so, first and foremost, let's see if we can connect this up at the base. So, we need to connect that up and bring it in. Oh, yeah, that might actually be a good shout here. If we use this... Oh, you know what that means? That means we're going to have to dig this down. We need to get rid of this. Hmm. We'll start by getting rid of the trees. I'm just sat there thinking I'm going to need a beacon to do this. But then I'm like... debating whether or not if I can be bothered going and getting a beacon. I suppose I have got a couple that I've got in my main base area I can go and grab. I feel like I want to make... Do you know what? Ever since the start of the stream, somebody said to me, why don't I make a cobblestone generator which goes into a super smelter and turns it all to stone? And then at first I was like, well, I need to mine loads of stone anyway, so what's the point of making a generator? But then I thought, actually, that could be making stone whilst I'm actually, like, just placing the stone. So it would speed things up. So that might be... Making the super smelter might be the project that I work on this week, but I was going to get, like, a bunch of farms done, so... Oh, yeah, this is a whole sea. This is, like, this needs covering. And the smelter would double as an XP bank to repair tools. Can you get one where you, like, can, like, press a button so it gives you the XP? Because isn't it, like, really hard to get XP when it's, like, constantly smelting? That's actually really not a bad shout, you know. Now that I think about it, like, I have put off making, like, a cobble generator and stuff for so long because I just felt like I didn't need it. But that might actually be a shout. I'm not going to do it right now, but that might actually be a shout, chat. Yeah, I might have to see if anybody's done like a build on YouTube that I can just easily follow so I don't have to use my brain. What do you guys think to the town that I made, by the way? I know I didn't stream last week, but kind of felt like I just wanted to do this without spoiling any of it. What did you guys think of this this little town section? What's up, Mikey? Cool to see you live. Been catching all of your vids up to now. Hey, Raider XP, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream as well, by the way. Appreciate you catching up on all the videos. What do you think? What do you think of the videos so far? Appreciate you coming in, though. Get comfortable. I'll be here for a short while. I'll be here all night, folks. Zsuma did one. I'll have to check out their video. I loved it. It was a nice little surprise. Yeah, I really wanted to... I was going to go live like a few times and just kind of like live stream some of the parts, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to take a week off live streaming, just bash out like a nice little build project, because I haven't done any like buildings or anything in this world for a while, and I really wanted to give some a go. Using Deep Slate, you know, so it like contrasts, because if you think when this is all fully covered... I wanted the buildings to kind of like contrast against all of the lighter stone colors, so I've been kind of hesitant to use Deep Slate for a while, but I felt like I really needed to get around and doing that. Right, okay, so first and foremost, let me just use my bottle of enchanting to repair this pickaxe. That will also just free up an inventory slot as well for us. Right, so beacon, that's what I came to do, wasn't it, chat? I came to get beacon. And I think I can actually grab this one over here. Now, I'm going to leave the iron blocks here because I didn't quite finish the iron blocks, but I'm only going to grab the beacon. Love them, I'm big Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings fan. Hey, bro, I love meeting other Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones fans. Yeah, chat, we lost a valued family member, but I don't want to spoil it if you haven't caught up to the latest video. But yeah, like I said earlier on the stream, very, very sad. You building anything of your own, Raider, or do you just more prefer watching other people? And then I think it's like 34 or 36, so I'll take 36. Yo, Mrs. Chief, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're I hope you're having a good day. Now we're heading back outside. Oh. I've built Dragonstone in my daughter's world. Oh, that's cool. That's sick. I'm at work, so far so good. Oh, I'm glad to hear work's going okay for you, Mr. Chief. Hope you have the best day. And I appreciate you for tuning in as well whilst at work. Tell your boss I said hi, don't or if you get in trouble, don't blame me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 6... Is this your main world? Yes, this is my main world. I've survived for 2,500 days at this point, 2,546 days. And this is my Dwarven Lord of the Rings inspired world. Really love Lord of the Rings, love Moria, so I decided to use it as my inspiration for my hardcore world and do something a little bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there we are. Balrog, Balrog. I am actually going to be building the Balrog at some point. I don't know when, but I am. It is something I want to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I had a plan, but I've just changed my idea literally on the spot, if I remember. I was going to build the Balrog down in the depths somewhere, but actually, I might pay homage to the Balrog and build it on top of the mountain with a little... I don't know how I'm going to build Gandalf, though, because we can't have people. So I might just have a villager just stood in front of this Balrog. That'll be funny. I tickle myself sometimes. Wow, that's a lot it is. Yeah, it's a lot of my life spent digging and placing blocks, for sure. Do you like to play Minecraft, Mrs. Chief? Oh, I was right. It was 2 stacks and 36. Although now I don't have any... Do I have one in my... God damn it! Oh, wait, no, I can use emeralds. Oh, my God, chat, I'm a genius. I'm a literal genius. Part genius. Slight genius. Okay, I'm not that genius, chat. There we are. Place you in there. Place you in there. Dig you back up. I hope you know the Diggy Diggy Hole song. Oh, I know the Diggy Diggy Hole song. In fact, I know the metal version of the Diggy Diggy Hole song by Wind Rose. Don't you worry. We have played it many times, especially over on the Twitch live streams. I can't play it on YouTube, unfortunately, because of copyright. But yeah, I am obviously a very big fan of that song. So a question from a fellow content creator. What's your tips on expanding YouTube channel? When I started watching you, you were at only 1k subs. Now you're at 13k subs. Don't... Basically, just look at look at the structure of how everybody else structures their videos, and you don't have to copy it, but just use it as a framework is my kind of biggest advice, really. Because like, if you go and look at like, but don't just copy any creator. Copy the creators that you aspire to be. So, for example, like earlier on in the stream, somebody asked me who I was inspired by, and I said Fwip was like one of my biggest inspirations. Because of the fact that he's built like this huge village and stuff in his world, and he's like been going for 5 years. Don't watch a lot of his vids, but he is a big inspiration nonetheless. But if you look at the way that like he titles his videos, you'll notice that there's like a lot of consistency in that style of titling across a lot of the builders in the hardcore space. So just kind of go with that, and then honestly from there it's just about thumbnails and titles, and you know, making your thumbnails nice and bright and airy so that they're visible on, you know, mobile and desktop and all that. And some of it's look as well. You know, I won't deny that sometimes you can put... I've had builds in the past. I've put all my, you know, my love and effort into them, and, you know, some videos will pop off. Like, I've got one video which is like, I spent 6 months mining in Minecraft Hardcore, literally popped off and got like over 100k views, but then some videos, like some of my proudest videos have got some of the least amount of views on my channel, because it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, yeah, so don't be discouraged if you don't get, you know, a lot of views on videos and stuff. I don't do it necessarily for the views. I do it to entertain, I do it to inspire. I genuinely want to see people smile, and it's why my videos aren't, you know, I'm not the most skilled builder in the world, but I'll always take a moment to go and do something stupid and just let myself shine through, you know, like building a grave in my latest video for the family member that we lost. I just wanted to do that, and I just knew that it would be funny to me, so I just put it in my video. So find what's funny and entertaining to you and just do it in a video, and you'll find your tribe. At the end of the day, I'm probably never going to hit, you know, the big time doing dwarf content, because all people really want to see is just these, like, big cities and villages and stuff, and I'm just kind of sat here doing this, like, Dwarven-themed stuff, but I don't care. I enjoy doing it. By the way, I'm a Bedrock player, not Java. Wondering if that makes a difference. No, I don't think it makes a difference. I think, if anything, being a Bedrock player might give you an edge, because there's a lot more Bedrock players now than there is Java, in my opinion. At least that's kind of my undertaking from running a SMP server. Which, by the way, I will take a moment to shout out, guys. If you join the Discord, sorry, on the YouTube chat, I haven't got commands set up, but if you do !Discord on the Twitch chat, you will be able to jump in to Discord, and we do actually have an SMP server. It's just a casual vanilla one. It's got a very small but very proactive community that plays almost every day, and we'd love to, you know, have more people join. People that want to play for a long time and just hang out and get to meet the community. Honestly, the Discord community is probably the nicest people I have ever met. You'll as long as you're a decent person, you'll fit right in. Bedrock is king now. We got trident killers. Isn't there like a bit of an issue in Java at the moment? I'm sure I saw a video on TikTok saying that Java might be getting trident killers as well. Which I am very excited about, I'm not gonna lie. I should probably keep some of this andesite, because we do need it. Yo, death incoming! How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, play it again. Oh, damn YouTube. I love Whip. His video's great. I used to watch a lot of Whip. My thumbnails are clean. I wash my hands. I like that one. I like that one. I can just use my YouTube to store my video game clips. Yeah, I mean, you can use YouTube for whatever, really. Your Villager Trading Hall was a prime moneymaker video. Bro, that Villager Trading Hall, I am so glad that did well, because that trading hall was an absolute nightmare to build. That was a long build, I'm not gonna lie. Yo! Alright, I've got to head to work. Enjoy your stream. See you every day. Oh yeah, by the way, anybody watching the stream on YouTube, please go ahead and give the stream a like. Really helps us out. Really appreciate that. Bedrock gets basalt generator. Wait, Java can't do basalt generators? I'm offended. Damn it, Bedrock gets basalt generators. Being a big Dwarf fan, have you ever tried DokuCraft? It's a Dwarf look add-on. I have. I have tried the DokuCraft texture pack. And do you know what? I hope I don't offend any DokuCraft fans here. I'm not the biggest fan of the texture pack. I think it's too. I tell you what, chat, right? I'm gonna cause a bit of an argument in chat right now, right? Or maybe I won't. Maybe you guys will agree. But my problem with a lot of people's takes on Dwarven culture, right? Especially doing it in Minecraft, right? Lava is obviously gonna be quite a useful tool to use in a build. Because, like, obviously, lava is great for, like, being molten metal in my eyes. And it is something that I am going to use eventually in my builds. But, and I said this in my most recent video, right? I don't enjoy a lot of portrayal of dwarves when people make dwarves really dark and dingy and, like... Oh, boy! I didn't have my chest plate on. That could have ended so badly. And that, chat, is why we always keep our chest plate on when we are mining. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, let me be passive aggressive about this again. No, in all seriousness, chat, the thing I don't like about a lot of people's portrayal of dwarves, just personally, this doesn't have to be like a grand statement that needs to get me cancelled. It's just a personal thing, but people throw lava all over dwarven builds, and for me, it's just not it. Like, dwarves are still, like, they are hardier folk. They live underground, I get it. But if you think about it, caves, depending on the cave, actually, I have to be careful because there's probably some geologist that's probably going to tell me I'm wrong here. But caves, if you've ever been in a cave, hey, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. If you've ever been in a real cave, chat, right? Caves are quite warm most of the time. Especially if you think, like, obviously they're going to have a draft, but they're going to be quite damp and quite... So, forget anything about the heat, right? Forget anything about the heat. Caves, by nature, are quite damp and got a lot of water seeping through the rock. So all the rock is quite porous, right? That, to me, tells me there's going to be, like, a lot of moss, a lot of greenery growing, and especially if you think the dwarves have got, like, light beams kind of shining in through the mountain, they're going to, like, break holes in the mountain so they can get light in, so that they can see what they're doing and stuff like that. It's like, basically, for a long story short, Rings of Power, as much as people hated it, I think had a much better depiction of, like, a functioning dwarven colony than what a lot of people do in Dwarven media, and that's kind of my vision for my world. Is I want it to be metal. I want it to be metalwork and stonework, but I also want it to be green, and I want it to be like lush and just really like full of life, as well as metal and stone, and kind of finding the harmony between the two. And I'm just sounding a bit weird now, but yeah, that's kind of my vision for it. But every time I see a dwarf, so anyway, that just stems from the fact that the DokuCraft pack is really quite dark and rustic. So I like it, but I don't like playing with it for a long period of time because I just find it a bit dark and a bit dingy and a bit too rustic. But yeah, anyway, that's that's my TED talk over. And that's me losing several subscribers. What I like about Dokucraft is how it makes the villagers look kind of like dwarfs. Yeah, I have thought about adding dwarven like villager textures just to add a little bit extra life to my world, though, I will be honest. Maybe we can make our own dwarven theme resource, Mike. I've made a few of them in the past, the Mikey Pack. I mean, a few streamers and YouTubers have made their own. That could be an idea. I feel like the best depiction of dwarves to me has been in a book. I'd love to know what book that is. About to head off, you do a great job. Thanks for your content. Inspired me to do a Dwarf Lord of the Rings Kingdom with the Numenor build as well. Keep going. Mark All, appreciate it, brother. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by over on the YouTube stream. I appreciate it, man. Hope you have a wicked day, bro. And hopefully there'll be plenty more YouTube live streams to come as well. So hopefully we'll get to hang out and chat again in the very near future. I don't have a set schedule yet, but just keep your eyes peeled and hopefully you'll get a notification. Hit that bell icon to get notified when I go live. But so far, so Gucci, chat. This is just taking a bit longer. I should be collecting all this stone, shouldn't I, chat? I think a lot of people are judging me right now for not collecting this stone. Especially given how much we actually need. Don't forget to record! Yeah, Collector, I probably should record this, actually. You are right. I was kind of thinking, I won't record this, but then I was thinking, actually, I do like having... I like recording at all times, because a lot of people, especially I've seen a lot of shade thrown at us YouTubers recently, from some streamers, accusing YouTubers of, you know, having it easier to fake. So I like to record everything, so people know that I haven't like, done no naughty stuff here on the channel, because I am not one for doing anything naughty. I'm actually quite a big fan of recording everything. I think we may have filled our inventory already, and I've only just emptied it. I should empty the shulkers as well, chat, so that I can put it all in the shulkers, and that would help speed things up. Mike, I doubt most will think you fake things with your upload schedule being as random as it is. Oh yeah, my schedule is all over the place. To be fair, I am trying to keep it Sunday at 6 PM. It's just one thing I don't want to start getting into the habit of doing is just uploading like project after project that is just completely unfinished. So if I don't have a project finished, then obviously I'll usually skip a week and then just do it on the next Sunday. I'm so tempted to just stop digging this out and just build around it, but I think for the idea that we want to portray, we kind of have to dig this all out. So, unfortunately, it's gotta go. I am gonna have to be careful as well, because when I go live, it is pinging everybody on Discord twice. And we don't want that. I think I missed some messages earlier. Let me just go head back up. Oh yeah, Mrs. Chief said, love Whip, his videos are great. Ada rocks, Ada does rock. But Java has above never. Yeah, wait, can you not get above the never on Bedrock? Is that not a thing? I didn't realize that you couldn't do that on Bedrock. Oh, you can't build. You can get up there. You just can't build. Oh, that's a shame. They really wanted to get rid of that with you guys, huh? I'm in two minds whether or not I want to jump up on the nether roof. Like, I know that I should because it makes, like, gold farms way better, but I don't know if I should just clear out a massive area in the nether and just build a gold farm. Oh, you can't build up there? Oh, yeah. Ah, that sucks for you bedrockers, eh? I want to be smug about it, but I do feel bad for you that you can't build up there. Chat, I apologize if the music is a little bit repetitive in the background. Sadly, I didn't plan ahead for the music. I got back from the gym and had my lunch and then straight away jumped on my PC and... Pardon me, I had so much to get done for this stream that I just didn't get around to downloading more royalty-free music that I pay for. Just makes building in the nether more of a pain. Yeah, I appreciate that. Maybe I shouldn't build on the nether roof, you know, so that, like, anybody watching... Because think about it, chat, like, you don't hear any music. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do I need to, like, turn it up a little bit? Oh, chat, please tell me you're being able... please tell me that nobody's been able to hear the music for, like, the past... How long have we been live? Hold on. No, I'm using the same music that I'm using the same music that I use in my hardcore videos. But I'm just now learning that for the past, like, God knows how long you guys have not been able to hear any music. I don't know if we're trolling here, Luke. Luke, can you hear the music? Oh, no, but don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It's been quite busy at work this morning. As long as it's going well for you, though, Death. Wait, does it have to be, like... Gotta go, have fun, see you there. Hey, Warren, appreciate you. I hope you're feeling better, by the way, Warren. Apologies for not reaching out and seeing how you are, but I hope you're feeling a bit better, dude. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna go to filters, and then I'm gonna go gain. Then I'm actually gonna turn this down for me. There we go. You guys should be able to hear the music now. If it's still a little bit quiet, let me know and I'll adjust it. Lady Night Song, I can't hear any music. Oh no, don't tell me this, please, don't tell me this. Yeah, maybe mobile. It's just a lot quieter. I don't know, Luke. It's bizarre. Well, Luke, I hope on PC it doesn't drown out my voice anyway. Maybe I should spend some time looking into this when I finish up later on today. Well, my pickaxe is getting a bit low, so we're gonna have to swap this out in a second. I really should get some more netherite at some point. It's fine on Twitch. Imagine I open my YouTube dashboard and I just get like a big red notification that I've been copyright stricken, and it's muted, like music playing in the background or something. Wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, honestly, chat, like, just whilst I'm switching over my pickaxe here, like, and especially anybody on the YouTube side, if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask away. Like, I know that this is the first time that I've been live on YouTube in particular, so if anybody's got any questions, you want to ask anything, you want to fire away, you want to know about, this is like the first time that anybody on YouTube has had the chance to kind of like talk to me live. I'm always happy to answer any questions. As long as they're not inappropriate, I'll answer questions about anything, you know, personal life, professional life, Minecraft life, Lord of the Rings life, whatever you want to talk about, you just ask away. Right, let me just go empty all my shulkers and stuff. I have YouTube muted, lol, so I couldn't tell you. You know, Aaron went down the rabbit hole with the surname thing. I may have also done the same. And what's ours say, Luke? Luke, I'm surprised you haven't actually used, like, I know not everybody's a fan of AI, but I'm surprised you haven't used AI to do more research, because I know you were a big fan of doing a lot of, like, family name research and stuff. Oh, I've been doing the heckin' research. Yeah, I'm also thinking another thing I want to do is build a Hall of Stone, which is essentially going to be like a copy of this storage room, but it's just all for stone. And we could even have like a cobblestone generator, the super smelter room, like giant room above it, and then below the Hall of Stone, and then we can literally have cobblestone generator, gets smelted, goes into the Hall of Stone storage. And then have like an overflow system just in case it like gets too full and we forget about it for a while. Speaking of overfilling, I actually think I also need to add a few more chests to our iron farm as well, because I think our iron farm is pretty close to full. So that's going to be another thing that we're going to have to do. Now I'm on where people with our surname are the ones similar that have been original spelling. Oh, I've got to answer my question on YouTube. Oh, you asked me a question on YouTube? Wait, where? How big is it? Oh, dude. How big is my mountain? Oh, Jesus, mountain's probably like a good... My mountain's probably a good, you know, 700 blocks. Can I just say as well, for anybody hanging out on YouTube right now, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Like, I can announce, chat, I don't really typically look at numbers, but the new plugin I've got, huge! The new plugin I've got has the viewer numbers at the top. Not the biggest fan of it, but can I just say that I absolutely appreciate the fact that we've just hit 50 viewers on YouTube. Which is like the most viewers I think I've ever had whilst live streaming Minecraft. So I really appreciate that. I really do. So thank you so much. If you are hanging out and you're just lurking on YouTube and you're just watching away whilst you're doing your own thing, I appreciate you. More than you know. Hey, Nikoi, how you doing? Welcome. Nikoi over on YouTube. We're finally live on YouTube, Nikoi. We had a bit of a stressful time at the beginning. It was a bit hit and miss there for a while. Got a little bit stressed with myself because it wasn't quite working the way that I was hoping it would, but we got there in the end. Right, and then what we do is we go ahead and get one of the shulkers out. Then we put you in the shulker. And put you out here, like that, and like that. Hi Lukey, sorry I only got here now. I was fighting my computer. Hey, don't ever apologize. I appreciate you whether or not you come in now, at the end, whenever. Just know that I hope you're doing okay, Nicole. And I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We're just mining out a little bit of a hill here because I've had an idea about filling in this segment of the mountain, but in order to fill it in, we need to remove some stone. But I thought rather than just digging out the stone and just throwing it away, we might as well start collecting it so that we can use it to build in the actual mountain. Mostly Microsoft Word. Oh yeah, Microsoft Word is can be a public enemy #1 occasionally. Right, it's nearly daytime, so we're gonna go sleep. I want to give Mick another shout out as well now that we're actually live on YouTube for just giving me the idea of sleeping when you see the sun starting to come up, so then you're not skipping all of nighttime. You're only skipping a little bit of nighttime, and it gives us the capability to stop phantoms from spawning. Because anybody that's been watching the Twitch streams for a while will know that we certainly loved to have a lot of phantoms in our world. Hey, Tommy Nitro. 43 watching, 15 likes. Hey, I keep reminding people to like the stream on YouTube, but I can't force people to like the stream on YouTube. But I will take this opportunity to just say, chat, please, if you have YouTube open, please drop a like on the live stream, as it really does help out. And it stops people accusing me of view button. Hope you're doing well, Tommy. This is my first multi-stream. I'm currently streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And I haven't actually streamed on YouTube before. So, well, I have once, about a year and a half ago. Back when I released the multiplayer server. Thank you for streaming on YouTube. Hey, Rachel. It's no worries at all. I know that not everybody likes Twitch. And I was recently hit with a very truth bomb. A very truth bomb. I was hit with the truth bomb last week when I asked my Twitch viewers, and I said, "Do you guys, would you guys want to watch me on YouTube?" And most people in chat said, "Mike, the only reason I come over to Twitch is for you. I don't watch anybody else on Twitch." So I was like, right, I need to set up multi-streaming on YouTube. But we've been streaming on Twitch for a couple of months now. But yeah, it was about time that I got on YouTube. But welcome into the stream anyway, Rachel. I appreciate you. I hope I can do the YouTube streams some justice. But if the start was to go by, yeah, might not be smooth sailing. Mr. Mad Mark said on Twitch, see, I would love it if I had more time, but I'm always on the run nowadays. But hearing her talk about her link to all the way back, telling me she thought we were simple potato farmers, but found out we have multiple links to Royal Viking and even the King of Norway. Damn. I wish my long lost ancestors were like some king of Norway or something. That'd be sick. I'm just saying. Hey, Game Boy Dad, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Game Boy Dad, for all your love on the vlogs recently and all the Minecraft videos. I appreciate it. But we are finally live on the YouTube for the first time. For the first time, baby. So don't forget to hit that like button as it really helps out the YouTube stream. See if we can hit 30 likes, chat. Somebody in chat notify me when we hit 30 likes. Just because I actually can't see the like counter with the way my setup is right now. Sup, tubers! I'm not even going to save the coal. I've got so much coal right now in my storage. I'm probably going to run out of it quickly when I start using it for the super smelter, but I'll probably just make like a lava farm at some point, because they're pretty easy to make, a lava dripstone farm, and just use some of the iron that we got to make a bunch of buckets. Dark, how you doing, bro? My goodness, the dwarf is a dwarf IRL. We're at 22 right now. I am a dwarf in real life. I do indeed have that stout approach to my body build. But I do go to the gym. And I can, as I've said in a previous video, I can actually deadlift the weight of Gimli fully armoured. I googled it and apparently Gimli fully armoured is 21 stone. Which is like, what, like 300 pounds? No, it's not. Hold on a second, I gotta Google this. Hold on. What's 21 stone in pounds? Oh, it was 300 pounds. 294 basically, but you know, 300 sounds cooler. Game Boy Dad, I always forget that you are collector. Honest to God, I can't even like try and like backpedal on that one. I always forget that you are collector. Like, I know when I see your name when you comment on my videos and stuff, I know that you are somebody else, but I always forget that you are collector. Good stuff, dude. How's your day going anyway, Dark? Hope you're having a good one. But yeah, I am a dwarf in real life. I mean, come on, how could I not be? But I take pride in it. to a certain degree. I don't like being overweight. That's kind of a buzzkill. I do want to change that, but I like being short and stocky. Wait, where the music? The music's just ended. I have to basically, it's a very short playlist, and I have to basically just keep dragging the music into VLC and playing it again. Chunky and funky, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Right, it's that one which is stone, so we can get you out, collect you in there. And that's one shulker filled. I should probably collect more granite, but I'm not going to. Halfling! Wait, that's all gravel. I don't want gravel. Fill up the spaces in my inventory with stone. Then we can jump on to the next layer. Also trying to figure out what you meant by we at 22 right now. If one cares to elaborate. I quite literally got the Hobbit build. I literally full on got the Dwarf build. Like legitimately got the Gimli build going on. I'm breaking a mountain, you're breaking a cliffside? Damn. Yeah, I've got to break this down because it's kind of in the way of what my plans are for this cliff face that we're going to start filling up in a second. Luke, you saying likes? Have we hit 30 likes on the YouTube stream? I should have thought of something to do when we hit 30 likes on the YouTube stream. Hey up, it's Moodle. Had a name change. Hope you and Ashley are okay. Hey, Cauldron and Quills, aka Moodle. Appreciate you for coming in. Thanks so much. And welcome. Hope you're doing okay, Moodle. So, would you prefer Moodle or would you prefer Cauldron? Because I feel like I'm just going to call you Moodle now forever. Oh, we digging. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I really appreciate, chat, that I asked my brother a question and he ignored me. That's really peak brotherhood right there. Might have to go get my tattooed right now. my tattooed right now. My tattoo removed right now. Moodle is fine. Oh, thank God for that. Hey, Moodle, did you see that I've got a new tattoo? I put out a reel yesterday. My little brother always ignores me. It broke again? Wait, what broke again? I have no idea why your chat keeps vanishing. Even when you're talking to his face to face. That's Ash. Luke has a tendency to watch. I saw it's great. How was it? Honestly, it was great. Like, I've got to say, the tattoo, the guy that did the tattoo, Ains, is an apprentice, and he's quite new to it. So I wasn't, you know, expecting like I wasn't expecting like, you know, like like, you know, like, what's the best way to articulate this? Like somebody that's like years of experience, you know, but he did a great job. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to. And I booked in to get another one done on the 5th of November, and I'm super stoked with it. I can show it off in a minute, actually. Once I've got this layer done, I'll show you guys the tattoo that I've got. One day I'll have them all matches. Not sure why I didn't match them all when I made them. I did a half sleeve on my son on Saturday. He turned 18 last July. Do you know what? If any tattoo artist that follows me in the future, but like on the vlog or whatever, I would happily pay every tattoo artist that follows me to do a tattoo on me somewhere, because I just think that's so cool. Like obviously I pay, but I just think it's so cool. Like supporting, like I already support general artists with my content. Like I hired an artist who watches or used to watch my content from the catnip side of things to do all my illustrations for my gaming channel. In fact, the thumbnail that I used on this video, hold on, if I just switch over to my desktop view, this illustration here in the bottom right was done by Aviana, who is an incredible artist that followed my stuff. Going back to Twitch, bye tubers. See you back on Twitch. But yeah, don't want to put you on the spot, Moodle. But if you ever fancied working on something and you want, I'd love to support you and pay you full price to get a bit of your artwork on my arm or on my body. I was really trying to be careful about how I said that. I live hours away from you, but I'd happily ink you. Don't worry about the distance. I would happily travel. If it meant supporting you as a viewer and as a friend, I would happily travel. Especially to get something worthwhile. But if you want to send me a DM on Instagram, if you've got space and the time and the energy to do so, I'd love to plan something. Nothing that I love more. That's part and part of the parcel why I went with Ainsley when I got my my Warhammer tattoo done, because He's a friend that I knew from uni, and I didn't care how it turned out. I just wanted to support a friend. So I'll always support friends' businesses when I can. He was only supposed to do it for a tenner, and I think me and Luke paid him. Well, not enough in my opinion, but I think we paid him 90 for the both of our tattoos to get done. Twitch is glitching too much with me at the moment, so I'll continue on YouTube. Hey, Nikoi, that's absolutely fine. Hey, Nikoi, if you wouldn't mind, would you consider hitting that like button on the live stream if you haven't already? Because it helps us out. Spotted that like button on the YouTube, but on mobile I can only spot one Twitch partner first. Hey, I appreciate that, Collector. Honestly, I do. Now I don't know whether or not to call you Collector or to call you Game Boy Dad. Heart of Gold, that's why. I'll drop you a message over. Yeah, please do. And that goes for anybody, by the way. I know there's a lot of people lurking right now. If anybody has a business, and you just kind of sat and you've got me on in the background and you've got a business, doesn't matter what the business is doing or what hobby it is. If I ever have a need for it, I will always support you first over going elsewhere. It's something I've always done, something I'll always do, is support the people, my friends first. My friends, small businesses, big business, corporations. Although I won't lie, Amazon at Christmas time is an absolute clutch. I think, do you know what? I'd actually genuinely love one day to have, if there's anybody in America that is a tattoo artist, I think I would actually also genuinely love to travel over to America as well. Also, chat, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, mute the stream now. If you watch my vlogs on my vlogging channel, there is a small to medium chance that I might be traveling to Australia for 3 weeks at the end of next year. So it's a bit away ways yet, but yeah, that might be happening. Which is pretty sick if you ask me. Tucker is what's always been decided on. I'll get them matched eventually. Eventually. Since when? Since about 2 or 3 days ago, Luke. Ashley's mum is wanting to go over as well, so me and Ashley kind of decided that we were just going to go over with her at the end of next year. Don't think my business is your niche. I craft journal covers with polymer clay and sell them in bundles with journals. Hey, that's cool. Hey, Maxi, if you wanna like take a chance at doing like a clay Dwarven themed journal, I might not use it, but I would certainly pay for it and place it upon my shelf of many things that people send me. In fact, one thing that I actually absolutely really love is this YouTube play button, which is a fake one, by the way, but it was sent to me by a viewer who watches my vlogs, and it says, presented to Mickey T for passing 6,760 subscribers on the vlog channel. So yeah, if I don't use anything, like, you know, if it's not like a tattoo or, you know, something that I can eat, which is also preferable, then it goes on my shelf. And I always try to prioritize things people have sent me. Bring your empty skin too, Luke. Get some inkage. Hey, that's an idea. yeah, Luke wants to get more tattoos. So yeah, honestly, Moodle, send us a DM over. We'll get the ball rolling on something. Whenever you've got the time and patience, we'll get the ball rolling. Also, one more time, sorry, I know I keep saying this, but if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to give the live stream a like, as it really does help me out. But I also just wanted to take this one last opportunity to point out that I'm wearing the 20th anniversary YouTube t-shirt that I got sent for being a YouTube partner, and it's so cool. How cool is that? I didn't know if you could see that. Hey Maxi, let me know how much it is, and we'll sort something. I should be careful saying that. One day somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, Mike, I'll make you something and send you it," and then I'll be like, "Oh no, I can't let you do it for free. I'll have to pay for it," and then they'll be like, "Right, yeah, that's fine, but it's gonna cost like $600," and then I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna be sat there like, hello, okay. Oh, Mike, I forgot to comment on your last video, but how is Ashley after her fall? And you've inspired me to start doing YouTube myself. That's why I changed my name. Huge thanks. Oh my god, I love that so much. I love the fact that you're doing YouTube. It is, I will be honest, it is a hard slog, and you will want to quit several times, but if you stick at it, and you find your niche, and you can build up your confidence and start doing some short form content as well, you'll absolutely thrive. And I'm so happy to hear that you're doing that. But yeah, another thing that I'd really love one day as well is to commission somebody to make me, like, you know those people that do like swords stuff, and they have like and they make like swords and stuff. I'd love to get like a proper battle axe made for like my setup behind me. That would be sick. But I know that they cost like thousands of dollars to get commissioned, so it's on the back burner, but it's in there. Hey, Mr. Mad Mark, how you doing, broski? I saw you very early on when I first went live, but I was having technical difficulties. And I know you've been speaking after that as well. I'm just saying hi again because you're back. I like to say hi to people, obviously. As for Ashley after her fall, she's okay. It is a lot worse than what she let on. Like, I'll be honest. Like, she came to me and she was like, "Oh, I've had a fall, but I'm fine. You don't have to worry." But it's pretty bad, the damage that she's done. I can't show you because it's not in a very dignified area. Yeah, Luke, she fell off a horse about a week ago. Do you find live streaming or video content better for income intake? Videos, for sure, Raider. And I'll be, again, I'm always honest when it comes to money and stuff like that. Like, I don't... So if you do find talking about money and stuff a bit squeamish, you might want to mute the stream for a minute. But, I used to be a full-time live streamer, right? But what I found was with full-time live streaming is if you can make it into like the top 1% live streaming, it's mint. Like you can make a lot of money. Like obviously you've seen some of the big streamers, they make a lot of money, they do really well. But as you're trying to grow as a live streamer, it can be really difficult income-wise, and it's one of those situations where live streaming you have to be present. Whereas videos, I can make a video, right? I can upload a video on YouTube. Like, let me give a bit of context here. I uploaded a video. I'm not going to show you, but I will just kind of like talk about it as I'm going through this, right? I upload videos. If you do it right, videos on YouTube can be kind of evergreen. You will lose a bit of traction on them after a short while. But if I go to my analytics, I am still getting views on My first ever episode, for context, just to give context, my first ever episode, the perfect start to a Dwarf City in Minecraft Hardcore, in the last 28 days, so in the last month, has gained 200 views, which might not be a lot, but that 200 views is still accumulating to a couple of dollars every couple of months. But if you think, oh, well, that's not a lot of money, Mike, but if you think about getting your library of videos up to, you know, like, you know, 100 plus videos, and they're all earning $1 a month, $100 a month, you don't have to do a single thing. Whereas to earn the same amount on live streaming, you kind of have to live stream like every single day and build your audience up. Anyway, let me just catch up. Did she not say anything, or did I just miss it? Nah, she didn't really say anything, Luke. But yeah, she didn't really say much. It wasn't like the fall itself wasn't bad. Like, she didn't like break anything. She more just got herself a whopping bruise where the sun don't shine. Alrighty, Twitch changed to the trucker. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty cool branding name, I'm not gonna lie. You should do some like trucking live streams, that would be pretty cool. Sorry for all the creator questions, just a fellow content creator looking to grow myself. Hey, Raider XP, always happy to answer questions. I'm always happy to answer questions. If you ever want to like at me on Discord, like in one of my channels, just go into like the off-topic chat and just ping me with your question and I'll get around to answering it. If I'm not live, that is. I've got some Bedrock maps that cost money I played years ago that are still getting some views. Yeah, honestly, like, videos are way more lucrative than live streaming, and it's why I kind of quit live streaming several years ago, because it just wasn't... basically, to rein this back in, and to simplify this conversation, I am not live streaming right now to make money. I am live streaming right now to just connect with you guys and to chat with you guys. Like, I don't care about getting subs. I don't want to make money off the back of other people's hard-earned money. Genuinely mean it. I don't want to cut off people's option to support financially, but I don't make it my my goal to get subscribers and stuff. It's why I stopped doing... Once upon a time, I was doing like this trade where if you subscribed to me on Twitch or became a member on YouTube, I'd put an armor stand in my world. And I stopped doing it, one, because I was lazy and I wasn't streaming enough, and every time I went live I was spending like half an hour updating everybody's armor stands, so it kind of threw off my groove. But also just because I realized that it felt like too much of an incentive to people to subscribe just to get an armor stand in the world and just to get me some pennies, and I just didn't vibe with it, so I stopped doing it for that reason. But yeah, I'm just live right now just to chat with people and just hang out and just answer questions, get to know people, get to know what people are interested in, try and put a smile on your face by showing you my poorly illustrated building of a mountain that looks like me with a hairy chest, wearing a bra, which looks a little bit like that. I've still got it. I've gotten 8 views this last month. Hey, you gotta start somewhere, Mark. And by some, I mean like 5 to 10 views a day, while others continuous content usually stop getting views after the initial surge when they are first posted. I agree, the money is nice, but I create it for the love of Minecraft. Yeah, that is probably the best mindset you can have, in all honesty. I have made a lot of friends that have come and gone in the content creator space. Some of them did it and started for the money reasons, and they're now, you know, in jobs that they hate and they're not happy, and stuff. And then I've also, on the opposite coin as well, there is people that I have met that are doing it for the money that are doing very, very well. So it's hit and miss, but yeah, just most of the time you burn out if you focus on the money. So I focus on the getting satisfaction from people's satisfaction. How do you like your new office room better than the previous? Oh, I love it way more. I love it way more. This room is just much. I thought I would prefer the other one because it was smaller, but I think what didn't help is also my camera setup as well. Because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, this camera setup and the new lighting and the new desk and everything just makes it feel a bit more official and just a bit more like, I don't know, I feel like I just like it way more. It's a lot more brighter, this room, as well than the other one. But that's because obviously I've got lighting now and I can control the lighting a bit better. So I love to collab, but being a Bedrock player seems to be less of those people willing as well for YouTube. To be honest, collaborations are a difficult one for me. Like, collaborations are fun to do, but when you're a hardcore player, you can't really do much collaboration unless you do a specific hardcore series, like duo hardcore series. But it's finding the time for me right now because obviously, you know, like I don't really I prioritize just trying to get my videos done every week because my projects are so big. It just takes me so long to do these projects. Like, for just to add a little bit more context, like a lot of what you guys don't see is I try and tell myself that I want to finish on Friday. Like, I want to get the project finished on Friday, edited, and then uploaded so that I can take the weekend off. Sorry, I just snorted a little bit there. My bad. Truth be told, I end up working, like, every Saturday and Sunday anyway, because I just always fall behind. So I end up start my project because Monday is like an admin day for me because both me and my wife are in business, so I have to like help my wife get caught up on all her admin stuff. Hello. Speaking of wife, she's off to the side. Huh? Come say hello. Hey, look, you walk in this room, you have to say hello to people. Moodle was asking about you anyway.
Oh, let's go.
Up there.
Oh.
I'll make us all big.
Drafter.
Luke said, Ashby! We are live on YouTube and Twitch.
Oh, good lord.
That's how many people are watching us on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that's no.
And that's how many people are watching us on Twitch. Yeah, that's Moodle. Moodle said, hi Ashley, she was asking how your bruise was.
Still sore. It's getting better though. It is getting better. Oh, thank you. I have had my hat on and my cap on, so it's probably a bit hairy at the moment. But
I should also take this moment to warn you as well that when I finish this live stream on YouTube, it does kind of go out as a video. So you will probably be seen by... but anyway, you're on my vlogs anyway, which get seen by a lot of people, so...
Yeah. Waifu. Or laifu.
Tommy Nitro said, hello, Mikey's wife.
God, it's warm in here.
I know, tell me, that's why I got the door open and it's still boiling in here.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, she's going to get changed. Chat, I might be right back. Moodle said you wear the hair well. She said thank you. All the nerds will know you now. Who's that? It's my Baron. Not you, the other one. What did you say? Ashley said when. Mike! What, Luke? I find one video a week works best for me. Yeah, I only put out one video a week. I don't think I physically could put out more than one video. I am going to attempt it in November, mind. I'm not going to lie. November, I'm going to attempt to put out 2 videos a week. of like different variations. And then, but that's only because in December, I think I'm going to be doing some traveling again in the middle of December. And I'm also going to be doing Vlogmas in December, which if you're not familiar with what Vlogmas is, it's basically where you do like an IRL vlog every single day leading up to Christmas. And I did it last year and I absolutely loved it. Proper got me in like the Christmas mood, but sadly Ashley wasn't very well and she had a really bad back and it was kind of a painful time. Did you hydrate? I have been hydrating, yes. Okay, I feel better now, lol. Oh yeah, Vlogmas! Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Vlogmas, hopefully. I'm gonna start it on... I don't know whether or not I'm gonna start it on the... Like, I'm gonna start filming on the 1st, then upload it on the 2nd. But last year I started on the day before the 1st. Like, is it the 31st of November or something? And then I had a vlog to go up on the 1st. I might do that again this year, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I am going to be doing Vlogmas, so obviously when I'm doing Vlogmas, my priority will be to be getting out and about and doing things for the vlogs, so I won't have as much time to sit down and do as bigger projects in December on the gaming videos. So I'm going to try and put out more stuff and work a bit harder in November, just to kind of have that backlog, and then obviously I'll be taking the week off from Christmas to the 1st of January, and then after the 1st of January I'll be jumping back into... I might do some live streams between that period if I'm not busy, but otherwise I'll be jumping into the hardcore videos again, probably that first week of January-ish. Tommy Nitro, do you ever try to... Oh, boy. Do you ever try to conserve the blocks when doing a mass terraforming project? Usually no, Tommy, and it does come back to bite me in the hiney. I am trying to, at the moment, keep the stone, because I'm going to need a lot of it. I just keep forgetting to... I just genuinely keep forgetting to save it. But I am trying to, because I'm going to need a lot of stone to fill in this mountain range. But usually it's hit and miss. Like I'm starting to do it now that I've actually got the storage for it. Obviously I built that storage room. You can't see it from here, but I built it a few episodes back, but even though for me it was like 7 or 8 months ago now. And I wasn't really using it to start with, but now I'm starting to get more into it, and we're getting better at utilizing it. So, so yeah, fingers crossed. Chat, can we get an update on the like number on the YouTube stream, please? Luke, did you just type that out? Wait, no. I'm so confused. Why did that not come up on... Luke, did you just gift a membership? Luke, you didn't have to do that. Why has that not come up on my activity then? Your highlighted message came through on the activity a couple of minutes ago, but the 28 likes on YouTube. Come on, guys, we can get it to 30. We need 2 more likes on the YouTube live stream. It really does help me out, I promise. So giving back to these lovely people and my brother is not a sin. What, the cat?
Yeah.
Come here, baby. No? Say hi, Oreo. Say hi, Oreo. Say hi, Pussycat. Meow. Yeah. Oh, he wants his mummy. Moodle is a tattoo artist. And I think me and Luke are planning on paying a visit to get some ink done by a viewer. AKA... Huh? No, it's a bit of a trek, I think. But, you know. It's support... I think I just hit the villager. It's supporting people. Oh my god, I'm being spat by the llama! Drama llama. I killed the llama. When are you heading out? Alright, okay, bit of a time then. Noodles! You've still got your food from yesterday, by the way. I was gonna say, don't leave that, because then I'll have to eat it. It's in the kitchen. I put the pizza box in the kitchen, I think. What am I doing for tea? I have no idea right now. I was supposed to get chicken out, but I forgot. Because I was stressing about the live stream. It's Melton Mowbray, where the pork pie is made, so it's far. Ooh, I could get an authentic pork pie. That would make such a great vlog title. I visited the original, the origin of the pork pie. Mine shoes 33. What? Oh, 33 likes on you. Wait, it's gone down? Oh, yours says 33. Have you tried refreshing it? I'm curious to see if I'm lost on how many likes we are at YouTube now. Somebody refresh and tell me how many likes we're at on YouTube. Okay, so work was cancelled for today, so I'm staying in the stream. Woohoo! Nice to have you here, Nikoi. I mean, it sucks that work was cancelled, but it's nice to have you here nonetheless. Homemade burgers. Oh my god, I would love a homemade burger. I got chicken and all the stuff for fajitas. So what I'm hearing, Luke. Luke. So what I'm hearing is chicken fajitas. Is that what you're saying to me right now? Because I would not say no to chicken fajitas. Still here, just chatting with a cousin. Hey, you chat with family. You chat away with family. Family is the most important thing. Unless it's your annoying little brother, then it's not. Let me have a look how far you actually are. I'm actually curious now. In YouTube shows 32 likes for me. Come on, guys, we can get to 50 likes on YouTube. I know we can. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Luke wants you to go around for tea. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting the exact same vibe, actually. Funnily enough. Let me have a quick look. Right, where did you say? Melton Mowbray. Let's have a look. Maps. Oh, but that's a trek. That is a trek. Yes, you are right. That is a bit of a trek. That's just a little bit of a well, actually, that's not too bad. If I go via the M1, it's only a 3-hour drive. All the Americans in chat right now are like, 3 hours? Is that it? That's my drive to the doctors, Mike. Like, come on. What's near there? Birmingham. Nottingham. I'll make something work. I will make something work. And if you're wondering why I'm not showing you guys what I'm looking at, is because I really don't fancy doxing myself. By the way, these mountains that I need to dig up, it's so far. I checked it before. I'll make it work. Don't worry, Moodle. I will genuinely make it work. Even if I just do it like, obviously it'd have to be a 2-day trip, because no matter what size tattoo you get, really, especially if Luke ends up coming, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to take like at least half a day, even if we get a small one for 2 of us. So it's probably going to be one of those situations where we're going to need to probably stay over somewhere, which is fine. Could even invite Ashley along and kind of just have a little bit of a trek. Suppose Sherwood, is Sherwood Forest close to you? Could go to Sherwood Forest Centre Parks for the weekend. That could be a vlog. Easy drive, hire a camper van. Oh boy. Do you know how much a camper van hire is these days? It's expensive. I remember when we hired our friends and we thought, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. We thought they were gonna, I mean, they did give us a discount, admittedly, but we were stumped that it cost like, I think some camper van people charge like literally like £100 a night to hire a camper van, if not more. Wait, I just did that completely wrong there. I wanted to put you inside. It's not too far, about 45 minutes. Yeah, that could be a shout. I'll have to chat to Ashley and see if she's game to do that. Because then that would be pretty easy, because then we would have a base camp at Centre Parks. Then we can travel out of Centre Parks to head over. Get our new ink. What sort of style of tattoo do you do? I mean, I suppose I can talk to you over Instagram, right? But if you've got a style that you preferably do, then at least I know going in, I can do a bit of research on some ideas and stuff. Because obviously, like, I had all these cool ideas with Ains, but then he told me, like, doing, like, block colours traditional style tattoos, which with like, bolder lines and stuff, because it's just a style that he likes. So I had to, like, tone back my ideas a little bit. Traditional style seems very popular. I'm not really sure what other styles there is, but I know traditional is used a lot. I suppose if you send me over, if you've got a link to your work, I can check out your work and... Yeah, I'm excited. Pay you a nice, and then get your day rate and stuff and let me know, and then I can sort of budget that in and get things sorted, get the ball rolling. Traditional and neo-trad. Ooh, that sounds cool. I don't know what neo-trad is. It sounds cool, though. It sounds cool. I have to do a bit of Googling when the stream's over. But I have just looked at the time and realised it's 5 o'clock. And I wanted to kind of like wrap this stream up at 6. But I might have to do it a tiny bit later, just because I was a bit late to getting started today. What's your favourite tattoo that you've done so far, Myrtle? I tell you what, one project that I've really wanted to get done is I wanted to get like something a little bit more gothic-y across my chest. That's kind of something that I've had like my eye on. I've also had an idea of wanting to do like a skin break tattoo. I know it's a bit cliche, but I'd love the idea of doing like a skin break tattoo with like the Eye of Sauron inside of it or something. That'd also be pretty cool. Trying to think. I also like scythes. I'd love like a cool scythe design. Like going across my chest in some capacity, maybe. Although scythe might be better on your back, but I don't like. I fancy getting all my tattoos where I can see them personally. So I might have to rethink that back tattoo situation. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show you guys my tattoo, didn't I? Anyway, I'm sorry if you don't like tattoos and stuff. You can look away now, but I just quickly switched to my just chatting scene, and then I can stand up and I can show you guys my tattoo that I got. It's to give it context, it's from Warhammer 40k universe. There's groups of space marines. This particular group that it's inspired by are called the Salamanders, and the Salamanders are kind of about unity and brotherhood. They have each other's back, and they generally watch out for humanity, whereas more Space Marine chapters don't really care about... Well, they care because they're fighting for the Emperor and they're fighting for humanity, but they'll kind of ignore humans because they have a bit of a god complex. But Salamanders are like the first to think about the people that they're protecting and stuff. And I got it because it means like brotherhood and that. But I'll see if I can showcase this. Just move you out of the way. Eventually, the idea is to have a lot of stuff around that. Eventually. Anyway, I'll jump back to the game now. Such a difficult question. I generally just enjoy doing it because I can pick and choose my work. I only really do what I like. Oh, fair enough. I suppose, yeah, when it's like... Yeah, I suppose it's like me being, like, doing Minecraft YouTube content. It's like, what's your favourite build? Well, it's hard to kind of decipher because all of the builds that I do in my videos are done because I wanted to build them and I've done them the way that I've wanted to do them. So I can appreciate that it's a bit harder to sort of discern that. Yo, Mali! Thank you so much for the 21 months in a row. How you doing, Mali? Mali, we're currently multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. And we're having time of our life. Hey, it's Mickey T. Claire on YouTube said, "Hey, it's me, Mickey T. How are you? And this is my live stream on you Minecraft channel." Hey, yeah, this is my first ever like Minecraft hardcore live stream on this channel. Yeah, it's going well. How are you doing, Claire? I hope you're having a good day. Hope Tuesday's going well for you. I've just realised I am full on stone here, so I need to go ahead and store some more stone. What have you been up to today then, Claire? Yeah, Luke, if you could do me a massive favour, just because I said to Pete, because obviously Ashley's out tonight, if you, that I would try and just eat something quickly and come on at about 7. So if you could do me a massive favour and you could, like, cook tea at, like, if you could cook food at, like, maybe, I don't know, like 6:30, so that it's ready, and then I'll come round. I hate to dine and dash, but then obviously it means I can get home and jump on Apex for a bit before you go to bed. My second tattoo was Smoking Skull. That's one of my faves. It's one my other half. Man, I need to hire a camper at some point, but I need a C1 license for most of them. Yeah, no probs. You know what we could do? We could do like Gimli's helmet with smoke coming out of it. That'd be pretty sick. Oh, you've just come back from your walk? That's cool. Been fine, only got some pain in my knee because it's bad and cold weather. Have you, you got, like, is that because of a condition? Oh, I don't want to pry, but I'm only asking because my wife has rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, and she gets a lot of pain, in cold weather. So, you know, I want to drag her to one of the coldest environments on Earth for a fun vlog idea. This has definitely been way bigger than I anticipated to mine out. Kind of regretted saying that I was going to mine this out, chat. I wish I had just built over it. Do you know what's even more annoying, actually, now that I think about it? I genuinely could have just left this here as part of the mountain. And I'm only just now realising that I should have done that. And that's really annoyed me. How was your walk, though, Claire? Was it just an easy walk, or was it like a walk like through the hills? I'm still working on my fitness, but I do love walking. It's one of my favourite holidays of all time that I ever went on was with my grandparents, and we went on a walking holiday. We stayed in like a lodge in the Dales, and then we went walking everywhere, and they had a hot tub outside, and it was such a good holiday. Right, you know what I'm tempted to do from here? I'm tempted to just flatten this bit that we're flattening now, and then leave the rest, and I'll just work on it. My family has a problem with bad knees, and it's a joint that gives me pain in cold weather. Ah, that sucks, bro. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Ashley has a condition that makes cold weather a bit of a nightmare too. Right, we're gonna mine this out. How much stone have we mined so far? Ooh, we're closing in on 1.9 million stone mined. That's pretty good to know. It was an easy walk? Oh, that's good, that's good. I'm glad to hear it was easy. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. What's your plans for the rest of the day, Claire? Because once we mine this up, I think I'm just going to leave it and I'll just work with it. I'll terraform it a little bit or something. I didn't really want to spend all stream digging somewhere out, but I suppose collecting that bit of extra stone has helped quite a bit, so I can't complain too much about it. But at least you'll get to see me do some actual block placing again in a minute. I suppose it's all part of building the mountains, so can't really be that mad about it. I have a condition called old age that makes me hate the cold. Oh, Raider, that made me laugh, obviously. I like that. You're not old. You're just high level. I love the idea. You know when people get to their birthdays and they say they've leveled up? I love doing that. Like this year I'm going to be level like... Because if you say like I'm like 31 years old, it doesn't sound as cool, which I will be in December. Doesn't sound as cool as saying, oh yeah, I'm level 31. And by the way, I'm going on a hike with some friends to begin next year in Switzerland for 2 weeks. I'm hyped about it. I hope that's okay on your knee. That sounds like it's going to give you a hell of a time on your knee. How pricey are we talking, Luke? We will see. Yeah, well, fingers crossed for you, bro. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna have to start leveling up. Yeah, I like it. It makes me feel way better. I'm gonna regret not keeping all this granite and stuff. I know I am. Depends on how many days, but the 4 days doesn't cover the weekends, only during the week, and it depends on what lodge you go for. There's literally so many different ones. Well, we don't need anything expensive. We can just go for like a cheap one. It is going to be a bit more expensive anyway, because it's Center Parks, but if not, we can just find an Airbnb like in a nearby town. And just stay in an Airbnb. Like, either or works. I'll be catching up on my BBC iPlayer to watch later on. What are you going to be watching later on, Claire? What's on BBC iPlayer that you enjoy watching? I'm currently being shot by a skeleton and it's doing my head in. Die, foul being! Thank you. At least I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to be building that gold farm first thing in the morning. I just don't know whether or not I should build in the nether. On the nether roof or not. Because I kind of had the idea of doing everything like legit without like bug abuse and stuff in this world. Luke, weekends might be more expensive anyway, just because that's when people will be off work. And they'll probably book to go for like a weekend, so it might actually be worth possibly, depending on what... I need to speak to Moodle first. We're planning all this. We need to make sure that it's like something Moodle wants to do, and make sure that like we can actually find the time. And judging by how it was trying to book with you being at work, Luke, like you were before, that in itself is already a nightmare. Oh, the Celebrity Traitors? Oh, I haven't been watching that. Is it good? I've seen like little clips of it, but I haven't been watching anything of it. I don't really watch TV all that much, to be fair, though. Right. Oh yeah, this is where we run out of Silk Touch pickaxes. Is the other one? Balls. Oh, you can't put tools in? Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay. Looks like we're just going to have to use this pickaxe and get cobble. Don't really need cobble. Ew, TV, that old thing. Just my opinion, but building on the roof is kind of cheaty. Again, my opinion. No, Raider, I appreciate your opinion, brother. I'm inclined to agree. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm just thinking about how I can build like a really efficient gold farm. Oh, you've not seen it yet, Claire? Oh, fair enough. I just don't know whether or not to... Because if I don't build it on the roof, I'm going to have to clear out like a massive area to stop spawns. Like, what's the spawn radius? Is it like... I'm going to have to do like a 60 by 60 block, like netherrack floor to roof, nether clear out, right? Which in of itself is going to be a hell of a project. But I really could do with a gold farm. Oh, you're not seeing it yet? Oh, well, I hope you enjoy it. Right, okay, chat. Enough of mining out now. We're gonna get to work, finally placing some blocks. And I've decided what I'm gonna do. Since I can like terraform anyway. Sorry, chat. I have a bit of an issue with my nose, so if you hear me like sniffling a bit, it's not because I've got a cold. I genuinely have an actual issue with my nose. Right, okay, and then we can go 2, then we can go 1, then we can go 2, then we can go 1. And then my idea here is I'm trying to make quite a sharp turn. And I think if we do this kind of like 2-1 situation, it's going to give us like a good turn whilst also extending it out a bit. So hopefully this will kind of meet up over there. Then we can start going back out again. Bedrock has an awesome gold farm that you can make in the overworld, and you don't have to spawn proof. Yeah, the only problem with that though is I'm not on Bedrock. I'm on Java. Which admittedly does make finding farms a bit of a nightmare. There's nothing worse, right, on when you go on YouTube and you go and search for a farm, and it's like, oh yeah, here's the most efficient gold farm in the world, and it looks easy to build, and you click on it, like it's like, oh yeah, this easy 10 block farm will generate thousands of gold per hour, and you click on it, and you start watching it, and you're like, yeah, this is what I need, and then it's like, it doesn't mention anything, it just jumps straight into the tutorial. You scroll down to the comment section, and the comments are like, this farm is bedrock only, and you're like, God damn it. Instant dislike on the video. Maybe I'll start trying this as well. Going 2 and then diagonal 1 twice. Then 2. Then diagonal once twice. Then 2. Then we can sort of taper it off a little bit to just go in like 2. 2. That's why I make sure to clearly put bedrock on my videos, yeah. Do you do a lot of like tutorials and stuff, Raider? I actually, funnily enough, I actually started off in Minecraft on this channel doing some tutorials. And then I kind of switched things up and started going to hardcore videos, because I was doing a hardcore series anyway, but then I actually came across one of Whip's early videos, And I thought, you know what? I loved this idea of doing like a big, like, huge world full of buildings and cities and stuff. And I thought, I want to do that, but I want to do it in like a Dwarven style. And that's when Season 1 started, baby. And Season 1 did really well. And you guys absolutely loved Season 1. And then I died because I'm an idiot. That's all you do at the moment is tutorials? Oh, that's cool. How's your gym progress going? Gym's going really well, Malik. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it is. I'm still trying to like wrap my head around doing a bit better with like the whole food stuff. That I've been sort of in a bit of a rut with myself with. But other than that, yeah, the gym progress is going absolutely fantastic. Hitting constant personal bests. I'm focusing a lot more now on like my chest and my arm strength and stuff, and like trying to build up my upper body a bit more, and that's going like absolutely fantastic. So I generally can't complain. That's all you do for now is tutorials? Hey, look, that's still pretty cool. Right, okay. And then what we can do is we can actually like just bring this in by like single blocks like this. Then I actually think for now, I think we actually do like a bit of a sharp turn. And then we actually do like 2 going like this to bring it in a bit. Because what I want is I want this, yeah, this is going in the right direction now. Do you do much gym work, Malik, or do you just do more like walking trips with like friends and stuff? I literally told myself off earlier for not wearing my armor whilst I was building. And then what I think we do is we then taper this out again. And then, not by much, just a little bit. Like this. Then we start bringing this out again. And our idea is to... Oh my god, we've got another mountain to clear. Yeah, speaking of going 3 times a week, I've kind of told myself that I need to start going 3 times a week. Because I only go twice a week at the moment, but I feel like I need to go more. Because, like, benching Gimli fully armored is cool, but I want to bench 2 Gimlis fully armored. You know what I'm saying? This sounds like a Wallace and Gromit tune. Luke, did you get my message earlier about starting food, like, before I get there? I need someone to hold my hand to in order to go to the gym. I don't have the motivation to. To be honest, Trucker, that's kind of why I have a PT. Like, my older brother was kind of like, why pay for a PT? Like, you can just, you know what you're doing, just go to the gym. And just, like, learn along the way. But I was like, the reason why I pay for a PT isn't just for the knowledge of, like, what my PT actually knows. It's because I actually know myself really well. And I know that if I didn't have a PT, I'm the sort of guy that would say to myself, like, right, I'll go tomorrow. And then I'll wake up in the morning and then I'll be like, yeah... Actually, I'll go another time. I'm not really feeling going today. And And then I'll just be like, and then I'll say, oh yeah, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go, like, so let's say if it was today, I'd wake up tomorrow and I'd be like, nah, I'll tell you what, I'll go on Thursday and Saturday instead. And then I just know for a fact that Saturday will come round and I just won't. Like Thursday will come and I'll be like, maybe I'll just skip going today and I'll just go on Saturday instead. And then Saturday will come round and then somebody will invite me to do something. And then I'll be like, oh, but I was gonna go to the gym, and then I'll be like, it's fine. I'll just go next week and I'll start up again. So yeah, it's about accountability. You're right, Moodle. It's genuinely about accountability, and that's what my PT does. He holds me accountable, and I kind of like having that accountability and stuff. So I can't really complain. Alright, there we are. So we've connected that up like that. So let's have a look at what this looks like from up top, chat. Yeah, that's a good shape. I like that. This could have been a bit more pointy, actually. I think I'm gonna point this off a bit more. I think it doesn't have to be this rounded. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of like two. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3 on that side, and then we'll go 1, 2. There we are. Right, let's have a look at what this looks like, chat. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way more pointy. I like that much more. Now we can just get rid of you. Right, now the goal here is to connect this up to the that peak of the mountain there. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've decided. No, actually, yeah, it is. I've decided. You are an idiot. I mean, that's not news. I fear that's common knowledge now. Also, driving is mentally taxing, trying to avoid the idiots, so I feel drained in the little spare time I haven't get. The thing is, Luke, right, and I'm not... Look, at the end of the day, the only person that's going to motivate you to go to the gym is yourself, right? But I am going to say this, and I'm not saying this, like, to you directly, I'm saying this to anybody. I was genuinely surprised by the amount of energy I gained by actually just going to the gym. Obviously, you are tired and your muscles get sore, but I feel like way more invigorated when I start going to the gym, and then I start keeping in mind about what I'm eating and stuff like that, and it's just way better now that I've actually started going to the gym. I'm trying to make sure that we stay clear of all these trees, just so I don't have another job of stuff that I need to clear. I don't want to have to start clearing trees as well, chat. Guys, don't forget, I apologize for sounding like a broken record, but don't forget, we really need you guys to hit the like button on the YouTube streams, as it massively helps me out. So make sure you give it a good old smackaroony, like the good dwarfs that we are. I wish I could work out. I feel so good for weight training, but it triggers my MCAS so badly I just can't do it. Now, obviously, if you've got a condition that gets triggered by like exercise and weight loss and stuff, then obviously that kind of is a perfectly valid thing. I pull a flatbed trailer. My workout consists of throwing straps, climbing the load, and tapping. Yeah, you kind of do your workout on the job, so that's acceptable. I fear, chat, I may have trees to get rid of. By the way, a car ran a red light in front of me the other day whilst driving, where with my trainee almost wiped the car out. I almost lost 5 stone changing my eating habits alone. Yeah, that's kind of what I need to do, Moodle. I'm sure you may have noticed. My eating habits are not the best, in all honesty. I'm gonna do some like single block climbs here just to kind of get us above the mountain range here. Yeah, I love food. I mean, I love food as well. I'm going up a single block at a time, but I just keep running into more trees. Oh, this is stressing me out. Oh my god, there's so many trees. I'm gonna need my axe, chat. I've decided I'm gonna need... Wait, I can't because I don't have... Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm making excuses here. I just didn't want to have so many tools in my thing, but I don't really have a choice. In my case, I lost about 6 kg with diet, meds, and gym twice a week. If I went more, I might have lost more, but my schedule for work keeps changing every year. I have a tremendous amount of self-control. It's actually annoying at times. Do you know what? I actually do have, like, pretty good self-control, generally speaking. I also just have an emotional dependence on food. So it kind of cancels it out occasionally. But generally speaking, I can actually go, like, round to, like, somebody's house and they can sort of say, oh, do you want a biscuit? And I can be like, nah, I'm alright, thanks. Oh, no, you don't. I am sleeping through the night straight away. I don't really like doing it, but I am not having those pesky things flying around. Scary, I used to train my trainees while taking all my miles, so I quit. My company puts 1 million safe miles on our door. I want to be decorated. Told them I might go back to training once I get my 1,000,000 miles. I mean, that sounds fair. How dare they steal your thunder? Oh, you're the emotional starver. Oh yeah, no, I'm an eater for sure. How's Oreo the cat doing? Oreo's doing, he's doing much better now. We've figured out that he doesn't like... We've discovered that he just doesn't like the chicken flavoured food. We gave him the beef one, and he absolutely loved it, and he ate it straight away. So I just don't think he liked the chicken one. But we were perplexed by that, because whenever I'm cooking chicken, he scoffs chicken. Like he loves chicken. So it was a bit of a perplexing time. But yeah, I think he's all right now. I actually showed him on stream earlier. I had him in my hands for a bit, but he wanted to be back with his mum, so Ashley took him off my hands, which is a likely story. I don't know if we bought this 100% meat food. Trucker. It's like a company that was recommended to me by another content creator friend. And a few people have used them. But I'll have to see what, because we got like a test. We paid like £10 to get like a test thing. It's like a test pack of food, and I don't actually know what flavors it came with, so I'll have to have a look at that. And if anybody's wondering why I'm trying to curve this right now, it's because what I realized when doing some of the other segments, especially over there, I ended up doing these like linear ridges in the mountain, and it just didn't look natural at all. So I'm trying to add more ridges into my mountain that are like curved to make it look more natural and weathered. Just for anybody that's wondering. All right, Mikey, how's the mountain building going? Yo, Kieran, how you doing, dude? It's going well. It actually is going quite well. I didn't quite get as much progress done today as I would have liked to, because we ended up having to clear out a mini mountain, which I then realized I didn't actually have to clear out, and I could have just not cleared it and built around it. But you know, we live and learn. But yeah, it's not going too badly, Kieran. Thanks for asking. How's your day going, bro? Bonus for me, I still will be driving in between, so I'm not losing many miles driving time, but the money, so winner, chicken dinner. Fair enough. Cats be fussy eaters when it comes to cat food. Yeah, he can be a fussy bugger for sure. We've tried to get him to eat a lot of different food, and he's just being really fussy about it. Right, okay, so I think we need to start going up a bit more now. What sort of projects are you working on at the moment, Kieran? Are you playing Minecraft, or are you into other games at the moment? Mine just switched to Asda Tiger brand in jelly, and they went off gravy. Strange how my cat loves chicken flavored. I think he's just spoiled. Fun fact: he loves watermelon, also cucumber, and kills for it. Damn. I didn't think a cat would like watermelon. Or cucumber, for that matter, actually, now that I think about it. Just got back from my arm day at the gym. Hey, funny enough, I also did arm day today. Well, I did push, but anyway. It was bad timing because you literally just started the stream and I was about to leave. I'm happy you were still alive. Yeah, I'm glad I could catch you, man. Yeah, I also did push at the gym today. Currently on 4.5k days on my world. I just finished my portal room. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, I need to start doing like more rooms and stuff in this world. I've realized that I've spent so like many months doing these like projects of like these mega build projects, and I've kind of neglected doing the little things in the game. Like I've still got so many farms I need to get done. I haven't even got an official portal room yet, which I want to kind of do and make it all like Dwarven themed. So I'm gonna be doing like a few little videos as well as some big videos like in the coming couple of weeks. So I'm excited for that. Then you can just take you out here. Oh. There we are, that works. How is the gym going, by the way? Yeah, it's good. It's going really well, actually. It's certainly going. Nah, it's going well. Progress is going good. I've started like focusing less on my legs because I'm able to like. It's not like a major amount, but to me it's a lot. I'm able to like hex bar deadlift like 150 kilograms now. In like sets of 10. So for me, I'm kind of at a point with like my legs where like I'm happy with them, but I want to like improve my chest shape and like my arm shape and stuff. So doing push every Tuesday, and then Thursdays we swap between legs and pull. Hey Mickey T, I got a cat called Lucky and she is a fussy eater. What do you feed your Lucky? Right, I'm gonna leave this, but start chopping and cooking and getting sorted. Hey, Luke, you did listen to me. Thank the Lord. Yeah, I need to start going up like 2 now. I need to start like doing this, otherwise I'm gonna struggle to meet this here. I'm only 531 into my world, almost got the interior done and the first floor in a massive barn. Hey, it's a start. I'm liking how your barn's coming along, actually. By the way, chat, just an FYI, if you're watching on YouTube, please consider giving the YouTube stream a like, as it really helps me out. And I actually haven't got a command set up for it yet, but if you want to join one of the best communities in the world, we do actually have a Discord. And we have a multiplayer server that's free to anybody that joins the Discord. It's just a standard vanilla survival, but there's a really cozy, active community that plays it. And they are genuinely amazing people, and I hope you guys can check it out and maybe join the little active community that we've got going on there. I do play it, but not very often, so don't just play if you're just wanting to kind of see me play, because I'm spending most of my time working on my hardcore world, admittedly, but 41 more, 41 likes on YouTube. Oh, 43 now. Nice, we got 2 more. Thank you to those 2 likers. I appreciate you. We're going up in the world, chat. And I've realized my music has stopped, so it's time to drag the playlist into VLC again. I will. Right. I really need it. Do you know what? So, we were talking earlier about needing like journaling and stuff, and I said, oh, you know, I'd love to get one of your journals. I've actually just realized I do need a pen and paper to write all the ideas from when things go wrong in stream, and I'm like, right, I need to do this on my stream, because I always say like, oh yeah, I need to do this, but then I forget, and then it comes round to streaming again, and then I realize I needed to do said thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that said thing. I want to see if we can hit 50 likes on YouTube by the end of this stream. So let's see if we can do it, chat. I know you guys help. We should hit 50 likes on this stream by the end of it. I just know we can. You guys are always smashing things. Not literally, figuratively. Obviously, please just don't walk away from your computer right now and just go and smash something. I don't want to get in trouble with your parents. Hey, Nazgul, how you doing, dude? I'm on day 777 on my Minecraft world, working on a large tower base instead of a castle. That's cool. How you doing, Nazgul? I appreciate you stopping by. Smash! Oh boy, I'm in trouble. What's up, Mikey? Hey, mama, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. I am just continuing with this mountain project that we started in the other video. Obviously, I really did intend to get it done in the video, but clearly I had bitten off way more than I can chew. So we're currently now working on it together as a community. Wow, you really are building very high now. Yeah. I am getting kind of nervous actually. I was literally just thinking to myself there whilst I was saying that to you, that I was like, I really should put my elytra on being this high up. But luckily the fall is kind of far enough where I have enough time to react, as long as I don't sneeze or do something where my concentration lapses for long enough. Yep, Kieran, I'm still going to be doing a tower at the top of the mountain. I don't know exactly whereabouts it's going to go, but I am still planning on doing it. No, I'll stick with 2. 3. 1, 2. 1. Thanks, man. Love the Nazgul in the movies. Only just started reading the books at the moment. Do you know what? I started the audiobooks and I just have not continued with them, and I started them like 2 years ago. But I am planning on getting on with the books. But it has kind of ruined the movies for me now, because whenever I'm watching the movies, because I'm like halfway through the first audiobook, and I'm like, that didn't happen in the film, in the book, or this happened differently in the books. So it has kind of ruined it a little bit, but I'm happy for it. It's more content, so I'm happy for it. All right, there we are. Then we can sort of start to work our way down a little bit by doing this. Going in the future, do you think you can still reach the weekly upload goal? I don't know, Mama. I don't know. I would like to say that I want to, but at the same time, as you're probably very much aware, I also have a really bad habit of not finishing projects, and I kind of want to get into the habit of finishing the projects that I start in my videos now moving forward. So I don't know, we're gonna try, but whether or not I can is another story. But I am gonna try for you and for everybody else. I'm gonna try, I promise. It's very difficult because some of my audience says, nah, Mike, you should just finish your project and then upload it when it's done. And then the other half of my audience is like, nah, Mike, we just want to see a video. Just upload it. Just upload whatever you've got and we'll love it either way. So it's a balancing game for sure. God, you haven't even done the books? Fake fan. I've listened to all the books plus the Hobbit books. Alright, God. It's not a competition. Yeah, you've read all the books. I probably still know more about it than you. Just for context, Aaron's a very good friend and a moderator, so I'm bullying him because I can. Not because I'm a bully. It's alright, I'll just take out his pay track. I was in the books. Were you Tom Bombadil by any chance? Not really helping my bullying case here, am I? He hates me. I don't hate anybody. Like I said earlier, I hate nobody until they give me a reason to hate them. Anyway, Aaron, have you thought of an idea of like a tattoo that we could get yet? Bet you haven't even thought any more about it, have you? I mean, you don't have to get one with me if you don't want to. I just thought it'd be a good nod to our broship. See you, Mikey. Looking forward to the next upload. Hey, Mama, I appreciate you coming out to the live stream. Thank you so, so much. Don't forget, anybody on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. We're trying to hit 50 likes on this stream before I finish today. And I'd love it if on my first ever live stream, you guys could help me hit that goal. Would mean the world to me. So make sure that you hit the like button if you haven't already. At least he hits you with love. Yeah. I don't know whether or not... Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? I should make this like the... Yeah. I'm just trying to picture in my head how this is all gonna, like, come together. Right, let's have a look at what this looks like, chat, from above, and we'll see if this is turning out well, or if I've just spent the last half an hour wasting my time. Actually, that looks pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. The question is, how does this look from the ground? So we'll head over here. This really does give context as to just how big this build actually is. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's looking good. Now we can go ahead and start filling this bit in. And this should, in theory... So, when I'm building up from this side, I want to make... this the, like, base layer, if that makes sense. So, what I need to do is kind of go like 1, 2, 3, like that, and then... I'm still so impressed with the size of the mountain you are making. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm a crazy kind of guy. What can I say? I appreciate that, Kieran. Yeah, I just wanna like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be forward because you guys deserve it. I just wanted to build a mountain that was gonna be big enough so that when I upload videos on YouTube, people look at it and go, wow, that's huge. That's kind of the truth of it. I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. There we are. Then this is how it's gonna start, kind of like building up. So you'll notice that, like, what you'll start to notice as we, especially when we do this side as well, is you'll start to see this like natural divot start to form in the mountain, which will look pretty damn cool. That's what she said. I think we'd get on like a house on fire, Moodle. You have my sense of humor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, a bit like flipping his trees. I just want to have like... This is kind of like my version of a tree. I am actually thinking about building a tree in the future as part of a project that I have kind of leaked a little bit on Discord, but I'm not going to mention it here just yet. But yeah, this is kind of like going to be like my world tree. This is going to be like the centerfold in my world. Like, I actually have an idea that what I'm actually going to do, chat, as I build this up, and once the Dwarven Empire kind of gets close to being finished, is I'm going to start doing like some elf-based like places around, and some human places and stuff. And I want it all to like centralize on the Dwarven Mountain. And that's kind of like my goal. I think that's going to look really, really sick. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can go 1. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. It's a big, beautiful, massive mountain. I've made a mountain in the past and it was kind of less than half the size of your beast. I guess if you're making Moria, it needs to be huge. Yeah, I'm building this right now and I'm kind of looking at this and thinking that it's not actually big enough for the ideas that I've got in my head, but I need to kind of just take it one step at a time. Hey Mikey, how's your impossible builds going? If you make it too realistic, people won't believe you built it. I know, that's kind of crazy, right? But the best part is that you guys are hanging out with me though, Kiwi, and you guys can say, actually, I was in every live stream that Mike ever did, and he did do this by hand. As you are right now, which is another reason why I really like live streaming this world, because it, like, you guys can actually see things unfold in real time, and you guys can actually be a part of, like, you guys can say, oh Mike, maybe you should try doing this on the build, and I'll try it, and if it looks good, then you can watch the video knowing that it was your idea. How cool is that? Am I doing? Yeah, I think I am, Anna. I think I'm doing this correctly. I think I am. Make the Lonely Mountain next. I feel like, Kieran, I feel like at this rate, I'm going to have to build the Lonely Mountain at some point. The amount of people that want me to build like an Erebor style build is just insane. Literally, comment after comment that I get on my YouTube channel is people saying, oh, like, can you add like this from Erebor? Can you add this? Can you add this? And I'm like, how many times do I have to tell people it's Moria? It's Moria inspired now. I can't really say that it is Moria. I'm not trying to do like a 1-for-1 build now, but I mean, I never really was, but and it is, and will be a great time to remember. I saved Mike from being lost in the Nether. Yeah, you literally got me out the Nether. That was very true. And you will forever know that I got lost in the Nether, and it was you that got me out in that episode. You guys got to remember that no matter what happens to me in life, like, these videos, as long as YouTube stays around, these videos are going to, and these live streams as well, are going to go up as, like, VODs. These are going to outlive me. Like, my time on this planet will come and go, and these videos will always be here for people to look back on. And that's kind of, like, endearing to me. I kind of like that, and I kind of like the idea that right now, the date is, like, what, the 21st of October, but there's just going to be somebody, you know, don't know who they are, don't know what they're doing, but there's somebody out there right now that sat watching this video in the year 2065, hopefully, and they're looking back at one of the greatest Dwarven builders in Minecraft's time, and I'm just little old me, just trying to have the time of my life, just trying to spread a smile. By the way, if you are watching this in the year 2065, I hope everything's going well. Wait, how old will I be in 2065? If it's 2025 today, that puts it, what, 40 years in the future? That's going to make me 70? I'm still going to be around, it's fine. Drop me a DM on Instagram or whatever social media or brain chip we have now, and let me know that you're watching this video. It might take me a while to respond. My arthritis might be playing up, or I might need to grab my glasses. Actually, we won't have glasses then, because eye problems will be fixed. Oh, like that thing you buried outside the front door. I can't remember what it was. Maybe a chest or a crafting table. Yeah, that was my first ever base I made in this world. Yeah, that still exists, hidden under that rubble, and only you guys that watched that episode will know that it's there. Anybody like coming into the series now is gonna have no idea, and I'm never gonna mention it. Obviously, other than what I just did now. Can't help but feel this is looking a little bit steppy at the moment. I'm off for dinner, but I'll drop you a message once I've eaten. Have a great one. Sending love to you both. Hey, Moodle, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your kindness and everything that you've done. And hopefully, see you, speak to you soon, hopefully. But thank you for hanging out with us today, Moodle. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I hope dinner is a lovely drubbly. Chat! How many likes we on YouTube right now? Update me. In 2065, many will think you're just mad. I mean, if they don't think that I'm mad already, then we've got a bit of a problem. Because I am clinically insane. I mean, just look at what I'm doing to myself, chat. 44. Come on, guys. 6 more likes on the YouTube live stream. I know we can do this. I just know we can hit 50 before we leave today. All you got to do is just go over to YouTube. Just hit the little like button under the video. Takes 2 seconds, and it helps me out a bunch. Because you guys got to remember, as soon as I stop streaming on YouTube today, this live stream is going to be pushed out as a video, and we're going to get a lot more views on this live stream. Which honestly terrifies me slightly. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kind of. Right, I think. Yeah, 44. Oh, thank you. Nothing scares a dwarf. Except tall people. As long as, yeah, I'm having the time of my life. Honestly, this, like, I've got to be real. I was very, very nervous to do like multi-streaming just because I knew that I was going to be meeting a lot of new faces today and a lot of new people. And quite honestly, it's been the time of my life, and it just makes me excited to just start multi-streaming like again, like to keep doing it. Nakoya, I have been so tempted in our server to just, like, take the map, keep the map, but just update it to the latest version with no plugins, just so you guys can have all the latest, like, things in the game. But I just know that, like, a lot of the plugins you guys really, really want, like the home plugins and stuff, and I just don't think any of them are updated yet, sadly. Kazadoom, Howard Shaw, how are you doing? Kieran, hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the Twitch side of things. Oh, you requested a song? Hey, Kieran, I apologize. The song requests aren't turned on at the moment because A, the song request bot is broken, and B, because I'm streaming on YouTube as well, it won't come through, which I apologize for. Hey, beautiful. Huh? I think I'm having chicken fajitas at Luke's. Oh, you have, have you? What time are you going to be back?
I have no idea.
Did it say what time it's on to? I reckon you'll probably be back at around about 10. Half 10. Can't imagine it'll be on for that long. Like an hour, 2, maybe.
Either way.
See you later. Love you. And I love you too, chat. I'm in both. Just wanted to request a song, no worries. I find Happy Gas quite awkward to build with. Oh man, I love the Happy Gas. Happy Gas are so freaking cool. Nakai said hugs from Brazil. I don't know what she said, but I'm assuming she said something nice and positive. I don't know where that spider went. He was literally just in front of me. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mrs. Mikey. You were actually quite close there, Nikoi. You just needed to change the Y to an I. But out of all the ways that she's had people misspell her name, that is actually the closest to her actual name. There we are. There's that. Yay, me! Right, that's that bit done. I think we could do with, like, expanding this out. Like this. Kind of building this a little bit backwards here, but... Then we can do like that there, maybe? I'm trying to find a way of like filling this out a little bit and like just helping add that like ridge effect to it. But so far, this is looking pretty good. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Then... Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should get a cat in, because you can get cats in this game. I should find a cat and name it Oreo. You're right. I should have done that already, to be fair. Is it easier to build upwards or down? Upwards for sure. I'm just doing it down because I'm just being a bit backwards at the moment. But yeah, upwards is generally easier. So, like when I do this, generally what I do is I work from the ground upwards. The hardest part is doing like the initial, like, see this here. This to me, admittedly, isn't steep enough. I kind of just did it as like a gradual like ramp. What this should look like is more like a whoosh with like a big steeple at the top, kind of thing. But I kind of did it a bit wrong. But once you've actually got your shape in place, it's easy to, because basically I'll showcase in a second actually when I get to the bottom of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2. I have to do a bit of debauchery around that, but whenever I'm playing and watching MC at the same time, I always get jump scared at the mobs that are attacking you. Excellent. Excellent. I should add like a creeper sound effect to my stream, that like on my stream deck, so I can just press a button and make it sound like a creeper blowing up. See how many people I can scare in chat with it. Yeah, I'm a meanie. So yeah, just for an example of just like how I'd usually do this, is I basically, once I've got the skeleton in place, like I did here, and I tried to explain this in my videos, but I don't think I did a very good job of explaining how I actually do it. But in order to kind of make this look a bit more like, you know, to make this look a little bit more natural, what I do is I tend to follow the same rule. I never make it more than 5 blocks long. But what I do is I try to offset it by like 1 block. So let's say this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go like 5 like this, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go 1, 2. Actually, we'll go 3, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then see how like that one stops there, whereas then this one would stop here. And I wouldn't usually go any more than 2, so I will occasionally if I need to make things look a bit better. But then I'll do that, and then as long as this stretch doesn't go any more than 5 blocks, then I'll go up to the next one. Go 1, 2, and then we'll go 1. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go 1, and 2. And then occasionally you do have to kind of like throw the rules out the window a bit, and you kind of just have to like, you know, you gotta think that nature isn't predictable, so it's not easy to like build things in a block game to look natural. So the rule isn't strict. There is some flexibility to it. So occasionally, like I'll then like switch it up, and rather than go 1 block in, like inwards from this one, I'll go 1 block outwards, like I'm doing here. And then what this will do, when I finally get like to the top, so then here, what I might do is because I've got 3 here, I'll go 4, 5, and then I'll start going like 1 block under again. And I do this just to add like a bit of variation, and again to, not for the realism, but just more for the randomness. Like I do like the idea of just a bit more like randomness in my world. And then again, I'll get to like this point, and then I might like even match the same blocks as before, and then very quickly kind of start like going 1 block above again, like this, and then we just keep building along. Then again, like at this point I might feel, oh actually I'm gonna start going like one block under again, like this. Then, you know, match it again, and again it's just randomness. It's like it's not keeping any rules. It's not like, as long as I don't make each stretch like too long so that it looks within what the realms of what you could call like natural generation, which obviously it's not going to look natural really, but and so some people will take a lot more time than me at making this look better. Obviously I have to kind of rush things a little bit just because first and foremost I'm not very good at building, but also just generally because I like to I also like to get projects done in time. Like I could probably sit, like realistically, and I would get bored admittedly, but I could realistically spend like 3 months building this mountain and texturing it, and I could have spent 3 months working on that video and then released it, and then it could have made it maybe like, you know, done really well. I know there is another guy on YouTube, I don't know his name, but he did a mountain build and he used like a program to generate the blocks and stuff, and then he used the name of the mod's just kind of gone out my head. He used that mod, you know, the one that shows you where to place the blocks and stuff. And then he went and gathered all the resources. Basically, long story short, he did a mountain build, and the video's got like a couple of million views. So you can take your time on videos, but I'm more of a, I like to get it done and out the way kind of guy, rather than a sit and linger on it type of guy. But so if you look at like how I'm building right now, and you guys think like if I didn't release last week's video, and I was or the mountain one, and I was just sat here building right now, then I'd probably be a lot further along, but you'd still not have a video. Lightmatica, yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Nikoi. I appreciate that. Yeah, Lightmatica. He used Lightmatica to like do the building. The one rule that I do have though, if you are kind of like listening on with this, with mountains and stuff, is I try not to do too much variation as I get close to the top of the mountain. That's just because I feel like there wouldn't be that much variation at the very, very top. Plus, you're never really going to get that close to it, so if it looks a little bit steppy, it's not the end of the world, basically. So you can get a little bit lazier towards the top of the mountain. I will say that. You can kind of like, you can kind of just let your hair down a little bit and just speed things up a bit. Because at the end of the day, you kind of got it. When it comes to doing builds like this, you kind of got to think to yourself, like, what are you going to see? Like, you may know it's there, but it's like when you're flying around and you're kind of like walking around the world, and like in a year's time when you've moved on from your current projects and you're kind of like in and out your little Dwarven kingdom, like, and you look up at your mountain, you're probably realistically not going to remember the tiny little steppy bit like you did. So you can kind of get away with just being a little bit lazier towards the top. 1, 2. You mean Fwip? That's what he did. That's pretty much what... No, not Fwip. No. I didn't know Fwip actually... well, no, I did sort of know that he uses Lightmatica, but I didn't really know he used Lightmatica, to be honest. But no, no, the guy that I was talking about, I'll be able to find you his name in a second, actually. If I go to YouTube and then I just search, I think, was it like Hardcore Mountain Range or something? Found in MN. I can actually show you this. Desktop. Found in MN. As you can tell, I've watched this video, so I will be honest and say that obviously I was trying to see if I could get some inspiration for the actual build, but he did a lot more texturing than I'm probably going to do in mine. But yeah, his mountain range is just insane. Like look at that mountain range. That's just insane. But yeah, this guy used like Matica. Like he planned it all out in like a software. So he added like all the blocks that he wanted to use and kind of like did all the terrain mapping and stuff, and then he basically exported it into a Matica thing. I've watched that video, very impressive. Yeah, it's incredibly impressive. But I'm just not the biggest fan of Matica, if I'm going to be honest. Like, it's perfectly fine if you want to use it. At the end of the day, I am one of those people that kind of says, like, I don't think there's any rules in Minecraft. Like, it's a sandbox game. It's designed to kind of just play however you want to play it. But for me, just Matica feels like it takes a lot of the thinking out of it. But I'm the same. Like, don't think this is just a Matica thing. I'm the exact same when it comes to automatic vehicles, which I know are very common in America. But in the UK at the moment, automatics aren't really that common. Manual cars are more common than automatics. And I'm kind of the same about automatic cars as well. Like, I feel like automatic cars take the fun out of like driving. And that's just kind of like a life perspective thing, I suppose. I kind of like the idea of so yeah, as you can tell, I'm now coming to like the top of the mountain. So I am trying to like, obviously keeping in mind that this has to connect up with that bit there. I am trying to keep it just one block lower to make my life a little bit easier in the long run. But you'll sort of be able to tell as I get up to this section in a minute that I'll just start getting to a point where I'll stop caring about trying to make it look good and just kind of like throw blocks down just to get up to the top. So I'm not trying to like be too clean here. I'm just trying to like get it done basically. Like that. And then you get up to the top. You look at it. You feel proud because you've managed to do one strand of 100,000. You fly all the way at the bottom. You land. You put your chest piece on. You take a deep breath. And you sigh and you go... Why did I do this to myself? Then once you shake that out and you just shake it off, you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mark, I love how you just posted in both chats. I appreciate that because Twitch has actually like changed a lot of their rules recently, and you've really got to be like actively watching the stream to be counted as a viewer now. So having like good viewing number, like having viewers on Twitch now is actually much more of a flex than what it used to be. I'm your pro lurker. I appreciate it. We've had so many like people just kind of chilling and watching in the background, not talking, and I genuinely do love each and every one of you. If you are listening to this right now, I really do appreciate you. I'm currently working on a human city which will hold all my farms. Once that's finished, I plan to build a Dwarven kingdom similar to Erebor. I wish you all the best, your Dwarven kingdom, good sir. And I hope I can bring plenty of inspiration for you to use in your build. I had somebody in my chat earlier who said that them and the kids watch all my videos, and it's actually inspired them to go and build their own Dwarven kingdom, and I absolutely love that. It genuinely is the greatest thing ever. I just picture like this cool dad out there, and or mum. I don't know if it was a dad or a mum, but you know, just a cool mum or dad out there just sat watching my videos with a little bear, and they're like, "Oh, should we jump on and go and dig out another little hole and build a little home in the ground?" And it's just, oh, it just warms my heart, man. I absolutely love it to pieces. Same with my vlogs as well. Like, I know a lot of you guys don't know, but I actually do like just weekly style vlogs of just documenting my week on YouTube. And a lot of people have told me that they just sit down as like a couple or a family and they just watch them and have a laugh out of them, and it just fills my heart with so much warmth. I'm currently working on, I have my screen split in two, watching both. Bro, that's some dedication right there. I appreciate that dedication. One, two, three. You said this before, passing on your world to your family later on. I was thinking about that earlier, and now I want to make my mine system and base as big and crazy as possible. Yeah, just imagine like I was saying earlier, you know, about like me not being here one day. Imagine just having a world. Oh, even, no, do you know what? Not even just not being here. Imagine like you bring your family into the world, like, you know, however old you are, like you have kids and stuff. I bet you have a big heart of gold. Oh, Claire, thank you. I try. I'm not perfect, but I try to do my best by people. And I try to do my best by my audience and by my family and my friends. And I'm not a perfect person, and I've never ever claimed to be a perfect person. But I do try my best. I have my flaws like everybody, but I appreciate that, Claire. So far, 4 out of 6 of my sons play Minecraft now. Only reason the other two don't play yet, they're both under 2. That's just excuses. Get them playing. For legal reasons, that was what we call in the biz a joke. I mean, I could get the second youngest playing, but I don't think he'll be much help slamming a tablet into into his older brothers. Bro, imagine how cool that would be as a dad though. Like you've got like 4 or 5 kids just all like jumping around on Minecraft and you're just like building a world together. That sounds so cool. That's why I started my Forever World. And I am planning on doing more episodes on that at some point. But I started that Forever World just so I could purely have a world that I can play with my future kids where I've already like established like a whole kingdom and I can use it as like a story time thing and they can like jump on and I can tell them all about this like cool epic world that's like full of like, you know, creatures and buildings and history, and use it as a way to teach my kids like cool life lessons and stuff. I don't know, just the possibilities are endless. Chilling here, listening to you build, making me relax enough that my Terraforming is coming along swimmingly. Thank you, Mike, and all the awesome peeps in chat. Oh, I appreciate you, Nikoi. I try. Oh boy. This is the only problem when you're doing a mountain build, is eventually when the platform gets wide enough, you end up with mobs everywhere, and the worst part is the skeletons, because like you can see a skeleton down there right now, and if I'm just like sat like building up here like I am right now, and a skeleton like gets a line of sight on you and shoots you, oh my god, it's so frustrating. I've been knocked off so many times when building the other parts of my mountain. One, two. We're almost at the top again. Sorry, chat. Sometimes I just proper get concentration. Like, I just get in the zone and concentrate. This is one of those things. I've said this before when I've streamed over on Twitch, but this is like sometimes why I don't always live stream when I'm doing this, because sometimes I just like end up getting in the zone and I just hardly say anything and I just want to get on with it. But that should be the 3rd line done, so we can fly down. I'm gonna sleep. I don't like sleeping the night away generally, but I want to see what this looks like. There we go. Let's fly over here. I would need a plan if I was going into a project as a big mountain. It would panic me not knowing the that final outcome. Oh man, I'm just Kieran. I'm just for the lack of a better terminology, I'm just balls to the wall in it. I'm just going with my gut instinct and just trying things. I don't like. I am petrified that this is going to turn out terrible, and I'm going to be really frustrated at the fact that I don't like it. But at the end of the day, I will probably eventually change it. But I'd rather learn just by doing and just figuring things out as I go. But each to their own. If you want to plan stuff out in like a software and use like Matica and stuff, to me that's equally just as good. But yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. And obviously, if this was at the very start of the stream, what I would be saying is now we just need to go along and fill this all in. But that's going to be something that we're going to have to pick up in the next live stream, because I fear this is a point where we are going to have to end the live stream, I'm afraid. So I apologize for any of the hiccups that have happened. I'm just going to save and quit right now just so I can save that replay. I respect that massively. Could not be me. Hey, fair enough. Hey, look, at the end of the day, mega projects aren't everybody's cup of tea either. Like, if you want to do small projects, I think the best approach generally, if you're not playing Minecraft from a career perspective, i.e. you're not making videos for YouTube, is just do one small project a week and just, like, even if you get it done in a day, just do that and then just take a break and then build an idea up of what you want to do in the next one, and then you'll be able to figure it out from there. But yeah, guys, I just want to say, what was the final like count on YouTube? I'm not playing right now, am I? So I can probably just go to my own live stream and refresh it. We are currently at, hold on, 47 likes. We only needed 3 more likes to hit 50 likes on our YouTube live stream. I don't believe it, but we are coming up to that 4-hour mark for streaming. It's been an half building my barn. Exactly. I just want to say that we did almost hit 60 concurrent viewers. So I just want to say, if you have watched this in the moment and you watch this live, thank you so much. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, don't forget, I'm the Mike James, aka it's me, McD, and if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting the like button as well. Very nice advice. But yeah, at the end of the day, I've had an absolute blast streaming on YouTube. We've gained a member. Thanks, Luke, for gifting Raider that membership. And Raider, 100%, bro. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube a lot more going forward. To be honest, I even toyed with the idea of only doing YouTube live streams, but I do want to hit that Twitch partnership as a general goal, as a a bit of a goal, as well, like a personal goal, I suppose. What are these buttons? Oh, I can insert ads manually, or I can delay ads. That's pretty cool. Create a highlight video. I can start a break, or I can add a stream marker. Oh, that's cool. Should I insert the ad at the end just to annoy everybody? But that's it from me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye and thank you and farewell, and I'll be saying good night. I've been the Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to play you out with the outro music. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Much love. See you in a while. Goodbye. Bear with me. This is slightly awkward. I need to just go back to my intro music. There we are.